use my remaining spell slots to heal up the people who are injured.
Uh, hmm. You see that there are these two people. One is a young woman, the other a small girl. The two of them are sitting together as the woman is having her leg bandaged by an older gentleman. The second wounded is going to be a guy who has a cut down his shoulder that's bleeding quite a bit. He's sitting off by himself, kind of just dealing with it.
Yeah, I'll heal him.
You go to approach him, and he says, "Huh? Oh, you're the one that gave us that food earlier."
Yes.
You'll notice his clothes are ragged and uh, much to your dismay, that definitely has been the case for more than just this accident. Uh, his clothing is ripped, torn, old. It looks like he's been wearing these things for months.
Do
Um,
I have an extra person?
Actually, if you want to give me a history check,
Sure.
Ignore
There.
what I'm doing.
what'd you get?
11.
11? You remember seeing him, but you never caught his name.
I will ask his name as I root around in my pack.
He says, "My name's Leothel. I've lived here for some time.
How do
It
you
never
like the
gets.
place?
It's a shithole."
Hmm. Have you ever considered leaving?
I have. Too poor to do such a thing.
Well, do you mind if I heal your shoulder?
Huh? Sure. Go for it.
Cast Cure Wounds on him.
It heals up pretty much immediately. Uh, he looks to you and says, "That's pretty nice what you can do there. Healer and a priest."
Oh, anyone can learn, really.
You say?
I'll put a cloak around your shoulders. So hopefully this helps next time. It's a cloak of protection. Not that I hope a building falls on you next time.
Uh, the cloak you pull and place on him, uh, for one, anything made of magic looks lavish in comparison to what he's wearing. So when you put it on his shoulders, he says, "I can't take this from you."
Oh, I haven't used it in quite a while. Don't you worry.
Give me persuasion.
That's a 7.
He's like, "No, no, I can't. This is something valuable. Valuable to you." You know what? I'll say Greta helps you out on that, making that the 18. And she says, "No, seriously, we insist. It's fine.
I'll
Just rest."
pound my little fist on my armor and go, this this is all I need.
Right. Right.
And not even
Okay.
this really. My faith in the gods shields me as well.
I'll be honest, all I did was come in for food earlier.
That's fine. That's what I was offering.
I don't think anyone in this town has ever offered that, at least not the entire time I've been here.
It seems like a rough place.
You're telling me. You see him, like, rip the edges of the fucking cloak and pull it tight. You said this is protection.
Yes.
Hmm. I figured that probably closer protection feel like a weighted blanket almost. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Um, two guys who were working in the church before. If they're around, I'd like to wave them over if I could.
You said those two guys from that were working in the church. You want to look for
Yeah.
them?
Um, yeah.
I will say one of those is the one patching her wound.
All right.
This woman's wound.
Um, I will hand him the staff of healing.
Did I give you their names? Because I was in a fucking daze last time.
I can't remember. You probably did. I don't
You have
think
names
I
in your
wrote it
notes, Jacob.
down.
Let's go. Let's go with Nigel and Daniel. Is that good with you?
Yeah, I do not have that.
Like I said, I only took a few notes last time. I did find some notes, but it's the stuff that while I was in the hospital, I was like, I need to
Mhm.
not forget this.
Right.
So I wrote some of that down, but I didn't write down really session notes. I wrote down more of this is stupid, retcon this. Um, so let's see. No, I didn't write down anything on their names.
Um, I'll say I know you can't use healing magic yet, but perhaps this will help until you can. I hand him the
It's just,
staff of
oh,
healing.
wait, you're just giving this to me?
Oh yes, I don't need it. It's not helping anyone in my backpack.
I mean, of course. He turns to the woman and taps it twice, and you watch as it cures her wounds. And she's like, "Oh, wait, you could do that from the beginning."
She's talking to
He,
me or him?
she's talking
Oh,
to him, and he like looks at you and then
I'll say
says,
no. It's the
"Mm,
staff.
"You beat him to the punch on that one for sure." She's like,
uh,
"Oh, oh, right."
while he's in
Nice.
training.
Um, she looks to this will be Nigel, for one. Thank you, Nigel. Um, and your name is Crick, right?
Yes.
What happened?
Someone appeared and tried to destroy the building.
We were sitting amongst the pews eating and didn't realize what was going on until people started panicking.
Um, I'll describe the person a bit and ask if they sound familiar.
I'm going to go ahead and roll for her and for the guy.
All right.
Um, that's a pretty good one, so that'll suffice. She says, "Yeah, yeah, no, that's David. David." Um,
That's a lot.
she
No.
tries to think of like if he's got any more of a title, and she's like, "I've only ever heard his name's David. He drinks a lot at the tavern."
Hmm.
She basically tells you how she's a waitress there.
Does he keep to himself? Does he talk with others?
Far from it, he runs his mouth constantly about his beliefs. There's plenty in there that believe what he says, though.
Hmm.
Me, I couldn't care less. I just want my daughter to be safe.
That's fair. What sort of beliefs, if you don't mind me asking?
Ranting on about how power is the best thing you could have. He does little tricks with his magic that sometimes go haywire. He destroyed a bunch of dishes one time. Um, he said something about a god of lightning.
God of light. What if I do a
Oh,
religion check?
Sure, go for it.
18.
So there are two. One is a god of the storms, which is not such a bad one, more of a neutral god.
Hmm.
None of his edicts would come into play of like power is everything. However, there is a patron that fits the bill that claims to be the god of lightning. Um,
Interesting. Like a
this
warlock thing?
astral, it's an astral being. I would figure
Okay.
you would still know of astral beings being in religion for sure,
Hmm.
through like maybe tales or combats and things like that. Um, this guy is called Vesuvius.
Interesting.
And yes, like Mount Vesuvius in real life.
Yeah. Hmm. The DM in me just pulled up Google to look up patrons. I'm like, nope, I'm a player right now. Don't do that.
I can't do
Yep,
that.
don't do that.
Um,
For one, it's one I made up.
right.
For
So you
two,
wouldn't be able to find anything either way. But
Um,
still.
so interesting. I wonder if they have a local cult around here.
a cult? Her eyes go wide.
Well, if they're concerned with power, they probably want followers. And if there's a bunch of them talking about it at the tavern, they must have meetings somewhere.
I think you'll find that a lot of people keep to themselves here, or at least most of the time. If there's
That
any kind of
only
gatherings, it's usually at the tavern, or we do have a guild.
a guild.
I think I might have mentioned the guild before through the other lady. It's the guild that the guy that runs the gate is over. God, if I could just find his name.
Oh, yeah, that all makes sense.
Um, Clay, do you have his name in notes?
No.
Or are you? Wait,
I'm
Rez,
not
you're
a
our
note
note
taker
taker
here.
for this one. Rez?
I have not been paying attention as of late.
Did you bother to take notes of the name of the guy that was running the gate when Squeezel first arrived in the town?
I've barely been paying attention to my own side of things.
Oh, I wish I wasn't that bad with names. Let me see if I can find it.
Reginald.
Sure. You know what? Reginald it is. Fuck it.
I'm
Names
just
are like the
giving a
least
name.
important thing. It's fine. So, good old Reggie at the gate. He is fucking Clay.
Sorry.
Dang it, Clay! You ruined my boss fight. No. So Reginald, he would be the person that runs that guild.
Hmm.
The guild is going to be the well, the Thunderbolt Guild. I wonder why they call themselves that.
I wonder why.
Huh. I might have to go talk to what's her name.
Okay. I think that'll be next step for you. Let's go ahead and cut back over to the excitement back at the Biblioplex.
Lich fight.
Ludo.
Hmm.
Dragging you around like a lost puppy is Alexandria, as being she is being confronted by Flora at this point, if I remember right correctly.
Yes. He's being
Flora.
confronted. What's up, Bones?
Fairly certain.
Yeah.
Also, hi, Bonnie.
I live.
We're gonna get around to you here in a little bit.
Take your time. I'm not doing anything.
Right. So, Clay, just be evil.
Be evil.
Got it. You can do that, right?
I can certainly try.
Or do you want me to voice them? I think last time you really wanted me to voice them just because you weren't feeling the greatest. So it's up
I
to
was
you if
also
you
like,
want to do it
I
this
was also
time.
like passing out at the time and not fully in my brain.
Right. So do you want to take it over this time, or do you want me to?
Um,
There's a lot of
I'll
information
try.
on this that falls into Krim's background that if I tell you stuff, it makes it hard. But yeah. Honestly, best to ask Krim questions rather than me.
Oh god, now I gotta bring up my fucking Ludo notes. You bitch!
Gotta
Oh
actually pay
no,
attention now.
work.
Oh no, hardworking. Okay, so I'm being confronted by Flora, dragging Ludo around casually.
Yes.
Also, basically, to sum it up for you, imagine you had lich powers, but you actually don't because you're embodying another person. So you can say lich spells, but they're not going to work. So go
I
for
don't
it.
know any, so it'll just be like trying to do it and then it doesn't work and it's like, oh shit.
You know at least one.
I know at least one, but I'm silly.
So, but that's how this combat is going to go down. A lot of like guesswork. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. I very much totally know how liches work. 100%. Look at you go. I know how they work. Totally. I'm the lich expert. um. Okay.
I'll send you a list. But
Okay.
anyways, I think for this, Flora, give me initiative.
Oh,
Clay,
okay.
give me initiative using Alexandria's.
Okay.
And this is just to see. It's still going to be mostly story driven.
Mhm.
So don't worry about that too much. Okay. So Flora, you do recognize this is not Alexandria, if I remember correctly.
I have been told as such, I believe.
Yeah, by Havernish.
I believe
Yes.
having such weird magic stuff going on, Alexandria possessed.
Alexander's
Yes.
acting weird.
Have I already tried to spell magic?
Yes, and it did not work.
Okay.
I'm fairly. Did we
Foolish
actually get around to
child.
that? And would it
No,
fucking
because
work? That's the
it was
question.
at the time when, because you went to the bathroom and then Raz went, "Does this actually work?" And then you came back and we ended session.
Yeah, I don't think I actually ever ended up trying it.
Yeah.
It's
It was just the
possession though.
question.
Does it work on possession?
I
Rest?
don't know, depends on
Double
the
check.
possession. Uh,
What are rules on possession?
If you look up Ghost, it has rules for possession. I don't know if you want to use those.
no, I think it's different. I think sadly, dispel magic mainly applies to spell effects. It might also depend on the version you're looking at.
I know that possession on like a ghost works like it's considering the target as incapacitated. The ghost like controlling the body but depriving the target of awareness. Or
Yeah,
it doesn't deprive the target of
Yeah.
awareness.
it just depends
Yeah.
on whether
So
this is possession or whether this is like
it
magic.
basically means that dispel magic wouldn't work, I believe.
Because it's technically
It
not a
would
magical
need
effect.
it would need like dispel evil and good.
Yeah,
Yes,
which
Or-
I
I
already know that would definitely work.
Yeah. Turn undead.
I don't have that. I'm not a. I'm not a
Actually, Turn
bear.
Undead wouldn't work.
For the
Wouldn't it?
Ghost, it does.
Turn
I don't
For
know
the
if
ghost.
turn
No.
undead would work on the possessing target,
Mhm.
just to make it frightened though.
Well, no,
It
ghosts.
wouldn't remove it from the body.
Ghosts have immunity to. No, Ron, I'm being stupid. Carry on. I was gonna say ghosts have immunity to frightened, but it literally says in the text
Yeah.
that Turn
Yes.
Undead works.
Correct.
Mhm.
Turn
Um,
undead is the exception to that one. But anyways,
Then if I'm going to just so I tried that. They're still maniacally laughing, being evil. Doing evil nonsense, yeah.
Doing the evil things, yeah. Casually being like, haha, fool.
I know what I
Infinite
want to
little
do, but
worm.
I know I want to do, but I also know it's tired, silly Raspbrain.
Do it, it'll be funny.
So the
But
only
yeah.
things that do work, just to clarify, is dispel evil and good, and turn undead.
And if only the other cleric was here.
Shame this ghost possessed the cleric. Uh,
If I had a
anyways,
nickel for any time my cleric got possessed, I'd have 2 nickels.
Also, Clay, don't use your class features or proficiencies.
Got it, got it, got
Meaning,
it.
like if you roll for a thing, you're not using proficiency with it.
Okay.
so Flora loves monsters, right?
Yes. This
Yeah.
is a true fact.
Is it at least safe to assume, without knowing the specifics of it, that I at least would know roughly how a ghost works?
Roll with advantage. I'll allow roll with advantage.
Would that be Arcana or
Take a
Nature?
pick. You know your stuff. I'll allow you to take a pick on a roll for this one.
It's the same modifier, so I'll go with this one. 11. No.
Okay. That's with advantage?
Oh, with advantage? 12.
Oh. No. Ghosts are something you haven't really seen here at Strixhaven. It's not Harry Potter, you know?
Mhm.
And just double checking my spell list before Flora just has to go on with the tactic without knowing that it will actually help or not.
Okay.
Flora's just going to turn to the others and go, sorry. As she turns back and punches Alexandria.
Right, that's 12 to hit. Alexandria, what's your AC?
17.
That's a no-go, sir.
I'm rolling bad today. We're partying.
Yeah, that's a 2 on the die. Damn.
I've rolled a 4, 5, and a 2.
Dang.
Yeah, as I whiff the punch, and Flora just looks up to Alexandria and smiles.
Okay.
Say something evil.
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 No. Imagine if this lich is so fucking lame, dude. Oh, that'd be
Clay,
funny.
I need to take over. Hold on.
Is
Alrighty,
that
take over.
Crocker? Who was that?
How dare you
try to punch me?
You stand before the OG Lich and beg me to voice this character.
No.
Fair enough. Have a nice day.
Alrighty.
You fool.
It is I, Skeletor.
It is a shame that you are so insignificant to be able to lay your hands on me, wench.
You
God, he
insignificant
ruined it.
worm.
It's your turn, Clay.
Oh fuck.
Power
I
word
did my
kill.
contribution. I said worm. Oh wait, fuck. The fuck can I do? So he thinks he has those,
Yep.
and
Violence for violence is the rule of the beasts. Show some humanity, won't you?
Sorry, I
And I
forgot to send you the
can't-
rest of the list.
Oh.
'Cause
And
I'm
I can't use my abilities.
Power kill. Power kill.
Power
Power kill.
kill.
Power
Power
kill.
kill.
Power
Power
kill.
kill.
Power
I'm
kill.
trying,
Power
guys.
kill.
Guys, I'm trying to think.
Disintegrate.
Yeah.
And I can't
Leave
use
no
any of my abilities. Correct?
correct.
Yes.
He doesn't know
So-
they exist.
Yeah. He doesn't know I have those. He's a little bit of an idiot.
I'm just waiting for the moment where if you cast a high level spell, Jake is like, okay, roll a d20. On that 20, he succeeds on casting it. And it will instantly power word kill me.
Just casually.
So funny.
It'll be funny.
That's it, Clay.
Alrighty. Cool.
If you actually have any of those spells, which I doubt you do,
I don't
he
think
casts them.
I do. Hold on. Let me double check though. I do not. I don't think I
Cool.
have any of those.
So that's what he thinks he can use.
Okay. There's an attempt to cast a spell. Whoosh. What
Which one?
spell is it?
Power word kill.
Not yet. Hold on. Be patient.
My favorite Lich line is one day you will decompose, and I'll be there to watch it happen.
Let's do, because it's funny, banishment. There's an attempt to
Okay.
happen.
Alexandria raises her hand and like makes a crushing like with her hand, and then tries again and again, almost like trying to cut on a flashlight.
Flora's going to stand up straighter and go, you fool! You under. I'm part Rakshasa. Low level spells won't affect me.
Give me a deception check.
Oh my god.
You know, the one who looks nothing like.
I think
14.
it's hilarious. Specifically because Flora is like a plant monster.
A plant machine monster, and I'm like,
You know what?
I am a cat demon.
It almost works, but the bad part is that Talana behind you is trying to stifle a laugh when you say it. So the Lich will catch on that is not the case. But anyways, Clay, bonus action. I didn't give you any of those.
You didn't give me any of those, and either way, I don't know which ones are bonus actions.
Misty Step is a bonus action.
I know that bit.
But I didn't give Clay Misty stuff.
You didn't give me that, so.
But I think he'd mostly just Clay it's the end of the Lich's turn, I think, with anything else. He's like trying to figure out why his spell is not working.
Getting more frustrated, just like snapping his fingers. Fuck is going on? Damn it, this body's useless.
My magic isn't magicking.
My magic is magicking. Fuck. The fuck did you do? Looks at Ludo.
You're just dangling Ludo. Ludo, you gotta reply for that one. Ludo just wasn't paying attention.
Just fully just not paying attention at all.
Eating a book.
Eating, just somehow has a book in his mouth.
He honestly probably would just be kind of like off in his own fucking land.
Got you. Okay. With that,
Because I'm doing shit on the side.
But Ludo's literally being drugged around.
Yeah. But I mean, they are a giant plushie, so.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Most of him is. The only thing that really isn't is his fingies.
His real boy fingies.
Well,
He's
there's
got-
only
this man's
one
got
thing for me
hands.
to do in a moment
Real
like
boy
this.
fingies is not a sentence I think I ever meant to hear.
I mean, like, look at him though. He's got fingies.
He's got real boy fingies.
He do have fingies.
Man's got fingies.
Bro's got fingies.
I put him in group 2. I put his full body thing in group 2 notes just so everyone can take another look at him.
Gotcha.
To remember, this man's got fingies.
Anyway, what were you
That's
doing,
not the
Raz?
form that I normally see.
You fool! Your magic only makes me stronger. I cast haste on myself and then punch again.
Okay. Go for it.
19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That hits. Cool. Clay, roll
Douche.
wisdom save.
Wisdom.
That's one short. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
You deck Alexandria, and you see like a semblance in her eyes, and then she just goes back to being like, nah. Ooh.
Wowie!
Wowie
Holy
zowie.
congadero, that hurt.
That's
Holy
my shit.
fuck, dude. Holy fuck, dude. That fucking hurt, bud.
Turns out Greach
Oh,
has just
yeah,
been an
dude.
immortal beating this whole
Oh,
time.
yeah,
too.
dude.
You laugh
Holy-
like that's a joke.
Holy Congadero is just an old saying from thousands of years ago.
Yeah, he learned it from the stone statue of a lich.
Yeah, obviously. Anyways, you're hasted. Punch me again.
No, I doubt it was haste as an action. My
Oh,
extra one
right.
would haste to punch.
Right. I forgored.
Next turn, I'll be able to double tap.
I forgored. Sorry.
Clay had me convinced.
I mean, if you insist.
Alexandria?
Yeah.
Cast a spell, or you can use other things at the end of other creatures' turns.
I don't know what I have.
The very last thing I sent.
Kill. Power. Kill. Power. Kill.
Okay. Poke. So I could do the thing.
Paralyzing touch, and that works because he's still embodying her. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. 16.
16. That succeeds.
That tickles.
Damn it.
Now it's your turn, Clay.
Fuck.
Also, have him roll me an insight. So do an insight, but knock off your proficiency bonus if you're proficient.
Alrighty, so it would be -3 to this.
No.
14.
You're pretty sure you weren't able to paralyze touch him. You're not sure if you should even use it or not.
But there are other people here.
Might work on someone else.
Looks at Havenish. No. Next time.
I
Next
think the
time.
others are
Ludo.
just watching.
You know what spell you need to use, Clay?
Clay, I did give it to you. He's not.
You did
Power
give it
word
to me.
shrill.
You did give it.
Oh, word krill.
Power word.
Our word krill.
Krillin just pops out of
I'm
nowhere.
one in a trillion.
I'm 1 in a trillion.
That's my
Any
new
last
thematic.
word?
That's my new verbal Yeah, that's my new verbal component.
Horrible.
I can't.
Vorpal component is my new favorite sentence.
That's my new verbal component for casting True Polymorph. Power word krill.
Power word krill.
Spells are going right to your head.
Well, it's time to attempt. It's time. Die. The power word kill.
No. Keep going as if it didn't work.
It's kind of just like the points is just like die.
Please?
Fuck.
You think I possess a measly 100 hit points?
You're a tough one. But you will die all the same.
I like that. Your turn.
The punch. As I say, punch.
Yep, that hits. And that hits
Roll
too.
a save. Roll a save twice.
10. 21.
21 saves. On the second
Fuck,
punch.
yeah.
Just so you know as well, by the way.
Ah, nice.
Alexandria, you're back in control for a moment.
Ow.
Oh, hey, Alexandria.
Give me an insight before you say that.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, in all fairness, a lich doesn't know how to feel pain.
He could be acting, though.
He could be. Maybe he is.
I guess that
No,
also
you can
depends on
tell-
whether or not it was human beforehand. Because if it was,
That's
You
true.
can tell
Yeah.
your friend is back.
I can't do the voice very well today. Too much dust in my lungs.
Too much dust.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Alexandria. Do you know how to get rid of a ghost? I say, fists like up in a boxing stance, basically.
Sort of.
Oh, try it on yourself.
Okay. Turn undead on myself.
Turn undead? Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Your legs start shaking.
what happens to Ludo?
He's just
Cern.
chilling at this point, I think.
Well, you're an undead, so I need you to make me a save. What's your save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving
Me?
throw. Yes.
Okay, give me 1
You're in
second.
the area. Sorry.
Ludo counts as a half CR.
He
Oh,
legitimately just is
no.
undead.
Oh no. Will I just kill Ludo?
I hope not.
Ludo is the CR
A
rating,
save
whatever his
for
level
what?
is.
Turn undead. It's wisdom.
Oh shit, wisdom's really bad for because he's a bard.
Shouldn't have died then.
Fortunately, it doesn't kill
That's a
you.
20.
It's equal to my spell save DC. You
That's
passed.
the save?
Yeah. You pass.
Surprisingly,
You are not
you
frightened.
Ludo, for once in his life, does something good.
Ludo looks up and just kind of shrugs as Alexandria, you realize you've been like carrying Ludo around.
Oh, sorry, buddy, and I let go of him.
Your legs are still shaking.
Think this worked? I don't know what to do. What is happening? Actually, explain. I was reading a book.
I just turn to Havernish.
Oh, is that you? Yeah, it's you. Okay, good. Right, you were reading a book and then you grabbed Ludo and was like, huh, I should probably take that back. That's my reliquary or something like that. You turned insane for a minute.
Would I understand what he's talking about?
Nothing says you wouldn't know what was going on with your body if you were possessed, so yes.
Actually, it specifically mentions that you do know what's going on.
So there you go. You have every idea.
Wanted
of what
to
happened.
confirm that it was actually happening.
Got it.
That's my reasoning. Huh. Okay. Note to self. Don't read the book that was in Ludo.
Can I read it?
No.
If the ghost's already.
Actually, I think Flora would be the one person who can read it.
Well,
I mean, if the
it
ghost is
probably would
already in
be-
you.
Clay, that was directed towards you.
Sorry, I did not hear what you said.
I mean, if the ghost is already in you.
You're still holding the book.
Maybe? Maybe,
Like to
but
just slowly reach out and
That's how
grab
you
the
spell
book.
things.
You pick up the book from Alexander's hand. Right. Ooh. Graham,
Yes.
would you like to describe your character before your character? Through a
Yes.
scenario as if it was written in a book?
Okay. Ah, shit. If it's written in a book, I'm bad at
You don't
that.
actually have to. You don't have to
Oh,
say.
thank God.
Just give details. I'm saying.
Basically, the book would describe a man named Zaludox, and how everyone thought he was a fucking psycho, but he considers himself a visionary, and it will like describe himself and how the blackness on his fingers keeps growing, and he's trying to contact and find witches in the area to try and turn himself into one.
Local liches in your area.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's in your area.
I get that pretty please.
Pretty much, yeah. He's trying. It is basically the entire book is just him. It's obviously the man writing about it himself. Like he's writing about himself. This is basically a biography.
Oh,
And
this is
he's
just
just
someone's
like,
diary.
these fucking people. They keep calling me crazy, but I'll show them. I'll fucking show them.
Drama kid.
And he is just like, I'll cure this fucking disease this way. I'll fucking show them I'm not crazy. I'm a visionary, you bitches.
I'm gonna just look up to everyone else after staring down for a few moments ago.
Oh, don't worry, guys. It seems like it's just the diary of some theater major.
Literally me.
You can tell that this book was definitely made way before the creation of Strixhaven.
It's an old book.
Yeah. I think we said in the last session that this book is at least 1,300 years old. Strixhaven itself is only about like 700 or 800, I think. I don't really remember. It is much older than Strixhaven.
My statement
I'm going
stands.
to. I am going to say though, I'm going to allow you to know that, Rez, because you fucking know books as Flora.
You can tell by the way the book is aged.
Yeah.
Right.
My statement stands. Diary of a theater
I know.
major.
Oh, good lord.
Great.
Why is Detective Gadget playing on my Spotify? What the fuck is happening?
Inspector Gadget, do it a minute.
Oh, it's because I have Ludo's playlist going. I don't know why that's on there.
Inspector Gadget.
Go Gadget, kill Goku.
Go
Gadget, murder Goku.
Go Gadget, kill God. Go Gadget, gun.
Anyways, as you were saying.
PK fire.
So yeah, Flora just flips through, says that, closes the book.
I will tell you one more thing about the book. There is a symbol that is reoccurring in this book. You can ask Jacob if he'll be able to recognize it. Probably not, but you can ask him. That is the symbol.
May I do the Arcana check?
Yeah, I do the Arcana.
Yes.
Yippee! 9.
Wow, your rolls are shit today, huh?
I think I saw Greech spray paint this one once.
Cannon.
Good thing I didn't name my
I fucking
character
hope not.
Ferdinand? You can still send them the image of the symbol, though, if you like.
I did. I put it in group 2 notes.
Get some
Oh, okay.
Nah, I don't need it. It's Greech's signature, you know?
Yeah, it's his signature thing. He totally does it all the time.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, it's just a picture of a hand with a goblin ear inside.
That's okay.
It's not
I'm
even
glad
him
for
getting
Candy.
it's not because he got a 9 on his thing, it's because of the poor craftsmanship of the symbol in the book.
It's
And
because of my
Satan.
sleep
not the biggest-
deprivation.
Let's see.
As I
with
kind of
that-
close the book and go,
Oh, Alexandria, how are you feet?
I topple forward because a minute is probably past in lethargy.
Yep.
Ah,
God.
how am I feeling, Jacob? Are my legs still shaking?
They're still shaking.
I'm shivering my timbers.
Yar!
uh,
Clay, are you gonna look at the book again?
hmm.
Do it, it'd be funny.
I mean, the thing that I always forget that I have of my celestial circlet, where I constantly have protection of evil and good on at all times,
Okay.
but it only applies to one creature type.
Mhm.
Creature type is that?
Probably not liches.
You can choose a new creature other than celestials to protect them to daily and dawn. So I can change it per day, but not celestials.
Yeah, but it can be infernal, undead,
Yeah.
a fae.
A fae?
Namaste. Clay, do you look at the book?
I have the book.
You're passed
You
up.
are on the ground.
I'm only for a round, thank you.
I know, but
I'm slowly
saying
getting
in
back
this
up.
moment. I'm saying in this moment though, before you get back up.
Hmm.
Did you really steal from your friends? Rip the book out of their hands?
Yes.
So because you're asking.
Pick up the book, and I'll put it back in Ludo.
You pick up the book, and the last page that it was on was that symbol. As you
Then I
look
close
at
the
it,
book.
shush.
Road
As
railroading.
you pick it up, you happen to open
Eyebrows.
it through that page.
As you pick it up, the page opens to itself and goes.
Booga booga booga.
Booga booga booga.
Stupid
No.
dog.
As you pick it up, you will see that page, and as your eyes make contact with it, a semblance of black smoke kind of leaves your mouth and returns to the book. A semblance means like a small amount.
We know.
Yeah, I'm
Oh my
still
god, I
gonna
can't believe
blast.
Alexandria's vaping.
Does this happen?
Alexandria's
I-
vaping.
Does it happen as I'm standing back up?
Yes.
That is not the
If I
fucking
get a nat 20,
vape-ish
can I
symbol,
catch it in a jar?
Alexandria. Calm yourself.
If you get a nat 20, you can catch it in a jar, and I'll tell you what, have advantage.
So 2d20? Just flat d20 for.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby! That's a 16.
Dang.
Good try. It enters back into the book.
Put it back in Ludo. Just fucking open up his jaw, shove it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind me spamming Jacob with information.
Blah, that tastes bad. Blah.
Well, maybe you shouldn't
book.
eat evil spirits next time.
Book. Tasty.
Oh, right. You're here.
Blah.
We still have some revenge to make up for, don't we?
Huh. You know what is getting revenge on me right now?
Mm.
The chicken. It's too garlicky.
Too garlicky? No such fucking thing.
And I have like a vague allergy to garlic.
Oh,
Why did you get
oh.
garlic then?
Because I wanted the honey garlic, but I wasn't expecting it to be so much garlic.
It's
Time
in
for
the
the
name.
Benadryl.
I don't think we have any Benadryl right now.
EpiPen?
No, I'm not that fucking allergic to it. It just makes my tummy hurt.
My stomach hurt.
Stomach hurt.
I'm gonna regret it a lot later when I'm trying to go to bed and my stomach is trying to explode.
Me.
But it was either that or eat nothing, so.
I have an ulcer. Yeah.
Fun.
Right. With that, I think we're gonna hop over to Toomba and Snow. Snow,
Yeah.
your plan has failed horribly
Yeah.
in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
You decided to fly off and try to figure something else out. What do you want to do to try to fix the situation, or are you giving up?
Dude, I can't remember the situation. Give me...
Your brother's in town.
I was gonna say, do you
My
need a
brother's in
refresher?
town. My
You've got
non-existent
some things that your
girlfriend.
dad- Yeah. The last thing you heard your dad say is, "Oh, I can't wait to meet her." Basically,
I called my dad.
Yeah, because
you're gonna call your dad.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, what were you saying?
oh no, we broke up.
I'm sorry, Dad, but as soon as my brother got here, she broke up with me.
She just hated him so much and didn't want anything to do with the family.
Got it. I can't wait for the deception check rolls. Anyways,
Oh, I'm great with this.
okay, you take a fly around after doing this to come back to find that Toomba is in a bit of a predicament. Toomba, do you remember what last happened to you?
I know what happened. I was talking with the brother, and he put a spell on me, a sleep spell, and I fell asleep as he left out the
Right.
room, I believe.
Both of you roll me a d20 if you're within 3 of each other. Within 5 of each other, that means that it'll be a thing. Oh, you were within 3 of each other. Alright. I could have left it as that. Anyways, so as you fly up to your window, and you're used to it by now, just taking your window, because fuck walking through the halls. You see your brother with Toomba wrapped in a rug, and he's shoving him in a closet.
I knock on the window. Or no, I open it. I just open it and go in.
Do you want to do a stealth?
Yeah, sure.
I'm asking. You don't have to be stealthy.
Well, I'm naturally stealthy when flying. Is that advantage? I'm just kidding.
You wish it was, but good thing your brother has a 11 on perception. So,
Oh, yeah.
Your brother's dumb as fuck.
you sneak through the window and see him pushing on the door, being like, "Come on! Why is he so heavy? Is that what they meant by muscle weighs more than fat?" He looks at his own chub.
What the fuck are you doing?
Ah! He like lets go of the door. Toomba, you wake up as your head hits the ground. You are currently restrained though, because you're wrapped up in a rug.
What the? Hey, what the hell is going on? Hey! As I'm trying
That's
to
what
walk.
I'm asking.
He goes to run away.
What? Hey!
grab him.
Get back here,
Restrained does
asshole!
not mean you can't make an attack of opportunity.
I'll grab him.
I'm just saying both of you can make a grab.
I can't.
Or-
I'm restrained.
Is it?
Restrained doesn't make it to where you can't make attacks. It just
Really?
means you get a disadvantage on your
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
action.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
only grapple? Oh, okay.
Grapple
makes it
doesn't make it to
restrained.
where you can't either, unless somebody is specifically saying they're like holding your hands down, kind of.
Gotcha. So they have to say they're holding your hands. What the hell? Okay. Then.
It's like it has to be story driven, and it's a
Gotcha.
little bit more of like,
I got you.
But
Then
go
I'll
for it.
just make a on-armor attack.
I mean, you're a bug. You can probably like fucking
24.
maneuver yourself to fucking trip him.
I'm gonna fucking.
Yeah, you roll instead of like punching or anything, your arms are like tied up in this, so you just roll and end up tripping him. As Snow, you're grappling, got it. Your brother got a 5.
Oh, I got twice as.
And not strength save, but it's the same
Oh.
as your athletics, isn't it?
My athletics
Is it a 1?
Acrobatics. Yeah, it's a 1. Acrobatics is a
Okay.
2.
Right, but
My strength is
so
20.
you grab your brother, and he's like,
Oh, let go of me, brother. Ah,
What are you
ah.
trying to do?
Cover my tracks.
Look.
You fucking asshole. Untie me right now.
As I'm
No
just
can
using like
do.
1 foot to untie or help
You just like
unroll
fucking
while I'm
kicked
still
him, about
holding
to
yeah,
my
like
brother.
you're doing the owl claw kind of deal, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Got you. Your brother's
Like,
like struggling, but he's weak. He's not going
bruh.
anywhere.
I don't know why you're acting like this, bro. Just calm the fuck down. Alright.
I'm out, right?
No,
No, he didn't.
you're.
Oh, I thought
Either
he.
Oh
way,
yes,
I
you're
was
out
about
of
to
the
say.
rug.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. I'll just say, hey, Snow, your brother, do not bring him in here no more, or around here. He's completely banned from our room.
What? You're kicking me out?
You fucking right we are. After that, what you just did to me, I can't
But
trust
father
you.
told me I had to stay with Snow.
I don't give a
Snowbell.
damn. You don't just come in here and put people to sleep in their own fucking room.
and then shove him in a fucking closet.
Guess you're sleeping with Grange.
Exactly what he said.
But where am I to go?
I
You're
don't
gonna go
know.
back home.
Exactly. You know what? That's a good
Back
idea.
home. But father will kill us both.
Not if we
Fuck what
explain things
father
to him.
says. I'm done with this shit.
You know what? I'll back you up on that, Snow.
He's looking extraordinarily shocked and pale-faced that you said such a thing about father.
Look, man, I wanted you to get along with your brother, but the way you're going about it, it's just no. This ain't the way.
Let go of me, Snowfell. We can handle this like real wizards.
Don't
Or are
do
you
it,
too
Snow.
chicken to challenge me?
Bugok.
Don't listen to him.
Bugog.
Anyways, I'm gonna go get
guessing you're like
security.
dragging him to the door.
Yeah, I'm taking him to the front door.
Oh, okay.
Let go of me, Snowfell.
I'll help him.
You can either go out the front door or the window. Make your choice. 5,
Hey, didn't we just fix the window?
3,
Uh,
2.
fine. Front door it is.
Boom, get the door.
I got you. I opened the door, and I just gesture on his way out.
I pushed him out the front door. I walked back to my room, grabbed his bag, and handed it back to him.
You
know how to
push
get
him
back
out,
home.
and you shut the door in front of his face as he tries to barge into the room. He's screaming from the other side of the door.
You don't have to do this, Snowfell. Father is going to be so upset with you.
As you open the door, he's like, "Ah, you changed your..." As the bag hits him in the face.
It's not me he's upset with. It's you. Deal with it.
As you shut the door.
Well, that went pretty well than I hope, bro.
I look at Turbo. I'm going to the bar now.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna be here reading my book. Actually, I think I need to go shopping. I think I'll do that instead.
I go back out the window.
I'll go out the door.
Do you take some stuff to write a letter back to your father?
Let's see. Do I have a message?
Message isn't the long one. Sending is.
Yeah.
But you might have sending.
No, I don't have sending. I get message.
Okay.
Dang.
Message is within 120 feet of you.
Mhm.
Father, I know you're close by. I'm just kidding.
I know
you've
you're
been
here.
watching.
Yeah, okay, I'll stop at like the store to get a scroll of sending.
Oh, yeah. In Strixhaven, we can do 100 gold pieces.
Okay, I've got it.
All right. What's your 25 words? Or are you casting it right away?
Oh, I'm gonna step outside the store. But like, okay. Cassie, Father, no need to reply. Fuck you. Fuck my brother. I'm not dating what's her face. Don't embarrass yourself no more.
Just the Is that where it ends?
You know what? Yeah.
He replies anyways, because he has a choice. He says,
Snowfell, your funding is revoked.
I'm going to the bar.
you go to the bar.
Because I can't reply no more.
However, this is something that I always forget. No one ever reminds me. Wages from your jobs that you all have.
Yeah, that's why I was like
I ain't
looking at
got
my
a job.
money.
All I
But,
do is
no,
help
gotta-
the Duke.
That's a job.
I will
Valentin.
say, God, it's probably been a year since I gave you guys your funding, hasn't it?
I know the schools.
No, not
schools
really.
released
It's been
it.
probably like 7 months, not a year.
It's
You
been a
did
long
give-
time.
Yeah, it's been a long time, like last year.
Are you talking in real life though? Because I'm pretty sure we're talking real life. It's
No,
been 7 months.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. 7 months in real life, not in game
Yeah,
terms.
so in game terms is what I meant when I said a year.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
I know I gave it to you when you finished the last year.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and calculate some funds.
Do you need
While
me
I
to
do
roll?
that, tell you what, I really need to use the restroom. We're going to come back to this with Toomba and Snow still, and then we're going to hop over to Greech and Snow Creek again. I just really need to use the restroom again. Sorry, fellas.
Alright, no problem. Nice.
Yay! The lich situation was very short and not as dangerous because it was perfectly
I'm
fine.
gonna be honest. I'm confused
Oh
on
god,
why
I
he
don't
wants to
remember my
retcon
password.
it though, because I feel like it should have just kept going. It's an interesting part. What we just encountered. I don't want that shit.
That didn't
Ah.
happen. It was one detail that got written out because
Oh.
it barely happened anyways.
Oh. Okay.
What detail
It was-
happened?
I thought it was like
Oh,
everything was
Jacob
about to
was
get.
gonna have Jacob was about to have something happen, and then he left to go to the washroom like a month ago. When we last played this, and then he came back out sitting there and went, "That's a bad idea." And so yeah, it's no longer. It's no longer. It was like the last thing that happened. He's just taken back. Before, like before this session, the last thing.
Oh, weird.
But you didn't get to fight a troll.
Yeah. We're also a lich that doesn't really have much power. And can't really use my stuff. Because he doesn't know it exists. So the only way was either, like, protection of evil and good, or punching me until I'm either gone, or until I'm back.
The plan is possession ends when the host body becomes unconscious.
Yeah. Or succeeds on the wisdom save.
Yeah, that too, but you know.
I think
But, you know.
unconscious would come first.
Either way, you almost had me down. I was at
How much
12.
health do you have? Ooh, one more solid hit would have done it, eh?
Yeah, if you hit me one more time and did 12 damage, you would have done it. Or at least over 12 damage. Can you roll over 12 damage? You
I
can.
can do it. I hope so.
Yeah, you can, because it's, yeah, you roll a d8 and it's +7, and you rolled a 5 both times. So if you rolled above a 5, you could have hit. You could have easily.
Weird.
And I was going to be attacking twice again, so.
Yeah, so as long as you hit me once and got
Which I have a
over a 5,
+10 modifier, so solid chance.
That's cool.
which is, you know, a solid chance you could hit me.
Question here, and I was semi paying attention to y'all's fight, but what was the reason for you two fighting again?
Oh,
I got
they were
possessed by
The-
a book that was in Ludo
Oh.
because
Yeah, and then
backstory
Forrest
stuff.
No.
stole her cheese stick.
God damn. We're having a
And
Romulus
something
situation
lich.
again.
Again.
Oh, by the way, Boney,
Some man.
you want to know something I realized about your game while we wait?
Huh.
You know how Selen now has Warding Bond?
Yeah.
That grants the target a +1 AC.
Even more.
Even more AC for Norman Manson.
God.
Norman Manson is just not allowed to be hit.
I just love the idea of
Go
like
buy a cloak of protection already, nerd.
two problems. One, attunement slots.
That is a very fair point.
Because sadly, as far as my understanding goes, despite me eating weapons, I still have to have attunement to them to use the magic properties.
That makes sense, slightly.
Only slightly. It's very vague on that detail, but I'm assuming that's the case. It never explicitly states it, but I have to assume that I don't just get three free attunements too.
Yeah, I mean, like,
items are in need of tuning. The requirements is never before those items once get ready for combat. Where's something?
anyways,
Weird.
Because the living nightmare thing just says I gain the properties of the magic item, which I assume is the attunement property as well.
I suppose that is technically a property.
Is that I have to attune to that while it's in me to use it.
I love that whenever I was like the veil has dropped, you described him just having weapons like stuck in his body.
Yeah. It's like I like to imagine it's like parts of weapons, like in a sense, Norman inside of him, like his arm bones have been replaced by a silver rapier.
Oh god, that reminds
It's like
me.
when he goes to stab, the bones just like reform into a all-in-one line.
That reminds me. You have. Oh god.
What's wrong, Boney?
Thing.
But
I
anyways,
just
yeah.
realized you have your hammer, your shield. Gave you. Yeah.
You're cutting in a bit. My hammer, my shield.
I gave you the hammer and the shield. I never gave you the custom rapier.
Yeah, no, I don't have no custom rapier. I just have a silver one.
Yeah. Whatever.
I don't need it.
I'll figure a way to figure it.
You don't gotta worry about it. You know why? Because my hammer is what I need for bonking. My
Yeah,
shield
that's
is what
fair.
I need for not being bonked. And if I need to bonk multiple things, that's what the whip is for.
Yeah, no, it's. Do you want me to just tell you?
Nah.
Okay. I will mention though, it makes Norman worse.
Does it increase my AC?
Yes.
Yes. Is it Defender?
Slightly.
Perfect. Norman gets warding bond casted on him. I convince Sorrow to cast Shield of Faith on me.
If he ever shows up.
That is a +3 to my normal.
Oh yeah.
Then
So
I get Cloak of Protection, which is a +1, correct?
yeah. +1 to all saving throws and AC.
Cool. And then a Defender. So I'm currently 23. My shield get with a reaction up to 29. 30, 31 from Cloak and Warding. 33 from Shield Shield of Fate. 3 more to 36 for Defender. I'm not busted at all, I swear.
AoE spells.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, I only have 160 some hit points.
Oh god, really?
Yeah, at least 150.
And
Maybe
you're one of the tankiest people on the team, right?
I am the tankiest, yes.
Oh, I've made many mistakes I need to go and fix.
Well,
You're
I
not
have
reclassing.
That's
resistances.
not what I meant.
I have vulnerabilities nowadays, but
Yeah, no, certain things were done rather recently that I have to go back and mitigate.
do you have to increase the damage dice now, or
Reverse.
What
undo
happened?
the
I have to decrease. If you only have 166 hit points and you're the tankiest member of the team,
What
Wait,
was something
what do you
about
have on?
Oh, we're talking about his game while you're gone.
yeah.
Oh, got you.
I think he's realized that if Norman, despite being a tank, is the exception, not the rule.
I thought you had like 200 plus hit points. I'm gonna be real.
Nah, man. What are we, level 12? 13
Yes.
maybe?
12.
12?
I
Yeah.
still need to fucking level Atmos. Right. Okay. Well, I'm back. Real quick, H, to explain why that part was so short. It is because it was intended to be short from the get-go anyways. I know it would have been cool story-wise maybe for the Lich to run rampant across the campus, but that would have probably been really bad.
I ain't gonna lie, that would have shaken up a good twist for the whole story and the school.
It would have been interesting, but
Really would have
the
tested
big
everyone's
thing is
morals
that
on
I
who they
didn't
want to
completely
save.
stop it.
No,
The
it's
big thing
fine.
is if that paralyzing touch had succeeded on Flora, it would have gotten a lot worse.
I mean, we'd deal with
Either
like some
way.
zombies and shit. Nah.
No, doesn't have the power to do that yet.
Oh, he's just gonna get slapped around by other students when he tries to cast Power Word Kill.
Yep.
Eventually,
Literally.
someone's gonna either knock out the curse or knock out the cleric.
Yep. Right. So, Tumba,
Sure.
you and Snow stand in the room, kind of just doing whatever. What would you like to? Or sorry, no, Snow left to go do his
Yeah,
thing.
I went outside the door because I'm gonna go shopping.
You go outside the door right away, or do you wait for a little bit?
I go right away. I say since he initiated, Timur would just rethink and say, "Oh, actually, I need to go shop. I have some stuff I wanted to buy."
Right. Make me a perception check.
Okay. 6. I don't see anything.
Oh, that's a natural one though, so you do see something.
Okay.
Right. As if trying to hide as a curtain, you see feathers and feet poking out, or trying to hide behind a curtain, you see feathers and feet poking out from behind a curtain just down the hall. You know that to be Snow's brother,
Huh.
hiding behind it.
I undo the curtains and I say, "What are you doing? Do I need to get security?"
Cone of cold! Need a
I love
dexterity
him.
saving throw.
My God.
He's my favorite now.
Would have been funnier if it was disintegrate. Panic
I'm
word
sure it would
kill.
have to you. So that is going to be. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, Cone of Cold still ain't something to laugh about.
No, it's
Cone
not.
of Cold!
I can do a lot. That is going to be 30 damage to you, sir.
What the fuck is with this guy?
That is also going to be.
Personally, I wouldn't take that.
Well, you weren't killed by it, so that's
No,
good.
no, that's fine. But now he's starting to really take it far. I'm just trying to do me, man. What is going on?
Personally, I
Oh!
wouldn't take that.
You startled me.
You
Give me an insight.
motherfucking.
Where does bro live where he gets startled and casts Cone of Cold?
He's
Wrong.
absolutely lying to you.
I know. Wrong. Hold on. Describe how what the code does. Does it like push me or anything or what?
So, as he raises his hand to your chest, you feel ice bellow across your body. Imagine if somebody put you in a freezer and just left you there for an hour.
Gotcha.
You are shivering. It's making you feel like you're catching a cold. There's icy frost across the whole front of your body and all the way down the hallway. It destroyed several parts of the room around it as well. So the hallway is now decimated and some of the wallpaper's peeled off. The portraits have fallen from the walls, and even a couple of vases have fallen to the ground.
You fucking cock munch. I'm gonna
What?
go for a stunning strike on him.
Yeah, go for it.
Gotcha. Just
What
give me
did
one
you
second.
just
You
Don't worry
spend
about it.
one.
You're doing non-lethal, yeah?
Yeah, I'm doing
Now we
non-lethal
kill
with
it.
my hands. Every time I do a stunning strike, it's gonna be with my hands for the most part. 22.
That hits. What's
Hit
the
me.
saving throw? Constitution?
Yeah, it's a Constitution saving throw.
What's your DC?
The DC doesn't tell me the DC.
It should tell you on stunning strike. what the
It
DC
says the target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the end of your. Like I said, it doesn't give me the DC. I'm not
Like the
joking.
Might
bubble
have it
thing?
under martial arts for you.
Oh, it's your key then. It's based off of your key
Oh,
thing. Right. So 8 plus something. I can't. Plus
I only have
proficiency.
like what 5 key.
Is it monk?
Probably proficiency in wisdom.
Yeah, it is proficiency in wisdom. Thank you, Source.
Okay, so my wisdom and a whole number is 3 plus the proficiency is also 3, so 6.
16. Or
16.
sorry,
No, 14.
14.
14. Oh, okay.
That's an 8 plus 1, so he's stunned.
Okay, is there a window right behind him where he was hiding behind that
Yeah.
curtain? Alright, open.
100%.
Is it openable? Or
Yeah,
is it like a
it's
big?
open.
Okay, I open it and push his ass out.
That can't be non-lethal, so
That's fine by me. Fuck him.
We're killing
Cause
it.
I'm shivering him.
he has 12 hit points and he's going to fall 40 feet.
Why does he have
Yeah,
12 hit points if he
baby.
can cast Cone of Gold?
Wizards, my guy.
Because he's already been damaged before, for one. Last time, he had already been hurt a couple times. Having been kicked up onto a roof, having been hit by his own brother. Then this last time, he got hit once by Toomba, and now he just got hit again by Toomba.
I feel like this is the perfect moment for a certain spellcaster to have Featherfall.
12!
Oh my god!
Is
What
he
is happening?
dead?
He's knocked out. No, he
He's
should be knocked.
unconscious.
He's unconscious. I
No
look out the
feather
window.
fall?
Wrong. I'm gonna look out
It
that
wouldn't,
window.
it wouldn't have mattered. He can't take reactions while stunned.
Oh yeah. This is all itch.
I'm gonna look out that window. And just give a.
You watch. Hold on.
Oh,
As you
okay.
shove him,
Mhm.
he just topples backwards, having been stunned by your punch. You see him splay out as his head hits against the a lower window seal. You
Mhm.
see his eyes go closed as he splatters against the pavement below. Blood starts to drain from the back of his head and from the front.
I look and I
You
just.
fucking killed him.
Fuck! I jump out the window and I just do slow fall.
Oh, hey, Toomba, what's going on? As Urzamok walks up behind you and is like, "What's up? Why is the window open?
Oh, I thought I just immediately jumped out.
What was that fuck about? Is something out there?" He starts to approach the window.
I killed a man,
Look, man, I can explain. Look.
Just shoves Urzamok out the window too.
Stun him and
God.
shove him.
Stun him and shove him.
Urzamok,
Kills the
you
brother
don't
by having
understand.
another creature fall on him.
So what do you say to Urzamok?
I'm gonna say, look, man, it's not what it looks like.
Huh? What do you mean? He looks out the window.
I
Ooh.
just, yeah, that happened.
Why would you do that to Snow?
That's not Snow, that's his brother.
You killed his brother.
No, I didn't kill him. He's bleeding, yes, but I need to get down there, okay? Just keep it quiet.
Was he trying to commit suicide?
No! Listen, just come here. I grab his hand and we both jump out the window.
Pick a god
I'll
and
carry him.
pray.
Can I
Pick a
just you
god
want me
and
to roll
pray.
dex? Because I'm doing slow fall me, but can you want me
Well, here's the thing.
But he
Urzamok's
just
a
gave you an
big
out.
motherfucker.
Wait, I'm sorry,
Um,
say that again?
Urzamok's an orc, so I need a
okay.
strength,
Okay,
or
that's
I need
fine.
acrobatic or athletics from you. Excuse me.
He's orc
Okay.
or a troll?
I thought he was part troll.
He's troll. That's right.
16.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
He's a troll orc. A trork, if you will.
A Chork. Welcome to New Chork. No.
Joke's on you. It's just Shrek.
Shrek.
Well, I
That's
got
the
a
new city
9
in my game.
So,
New Chork.
So
you
I
pull
can't.
him. You pull him out the window with you.
Okay, I pull
as
him
you
out.
both
Just
go
carry.
down.
All right. As I do
Are
that.
you doing the monk slow fall?
Yeah,
or
that's what I
are you
said.
doing?
Yeah, I'm casting another key to do this
Yeah.
slow fall.
Does the slow fall work while carrying a lot of weight?
Oh no, wait, it's a reaction.
Mhm.
Never mind. I don't use a key. It's a reaction. So
It's just a reaction. You can
yeah,
just slow fall.
yeah, I can just slow fall.
Okay, yeah. So it's going to reduce the damage by a certain amount. Tell me how much it reduces it by.
Give me 1 sec.
You're going to take 46
Damage
if
you
you go all the way
take by
down.
equal amount to 5 times your monk level. So
You can
6.
give me.
So 30.
You can-
So half of 30 is like 15.
Would you say half
6
of 30?
times. 6
What?
times. Wait. Equal to 5
Wait,
times.
what are you doing? Hold on. Go back to the beginning.
All right, listen. It says if you take damage by the equal amount to 5 times your monk level. I'm level 6, so 6 times 5 will be 30.
30. So you
So
reduce the
half
damage
of
by
that
30.
will be 15.
Why'd you say
Okay.
half?
Well, I think.
Well, considering that. No,
Oh.
it's not half. It's got nothing to do with half.
Oh.
It just reduces it by 30.
Oh, okay.
So no matter what, you would reduce all the damage and not take any. popping damage.
Oh, I see. Okay, so okay, fair enough.
So you've slow fall down to the ground with Urzamak in your arms, as he's like, oh.
Yeah, I put him down. Look, man,
Right.
let me give you the short story. Okay, this asshole he knocked me out in my own room, put me to sleep, and then me and Snow kicked him out of our room. Okay, and I was walking to go shopping, and I see him hiding behind a curtain. I asked what he was doing, and guess what he does? He cast some sort of spell and made me almost freeze to death.
I cast a spell on
It didn't
you.
feel so good, so
And
I stunned him
you're
and pushed him out the
mine.
window. Okay, look, we need to check on him to make sure he's gonna be okay. All right, I'm not trying to kill this guy, so if you would please lend me a hand.
Papa,
Sure,
will
yeah.
I
Roll
dream?
medicine check with advantage.
13.
I said with advantage, but okay.
It's all good.
You just asked him to. You asked him to help you. Roll me another one.
Oh, okay.
Papa, will I dream?
That's not the
13.
check.
Low is 13.
Yeah,
Yep. So
I stabilize him.
you do.
Mm-hmm.
You reach over and you're like, oh shit, he is bleeding out. However, he seemed to have been recovering somewhat on his own.
Gotcha.
You place a bandage over the top of his head and kind of wrap it up gently without like lifting his head too much. He is no longer having issues. You've stabilized the boy. He's still very much unconscious.
Gotcha. I just start scratching my head and say, look, would you mind taking him to the nurses or the medical? Because I got some things I want to go handle. I
Well,
know this
I
is.
have a question for you.
Okay, what is it?
Is he a student?
No, he's not a student. He's a visitor.
You said he did some horrible things, right?
Yeah, well, not like horrible, but some
We should
things that
kill him.
annoyed a lot of people on campus. Let's just say that.
Right. You can just leave him there then.
Huh? That ain't right.
Leave him.
Why?
It is. You made sure he's alive.
Okay.
He's fine.
But who?
Let
You
him
don't.
rest, and then he can be on his way once he wakes up.
I don't know if that is something I want to do. I mean, yes, he's a fuckhead, but I don't want to leave him there unconscious.
But
Cast
you've
him
done
into the
enough for him.
canyon.
You can just. I don't know. Maybe we could
Slay
take him to a
him.
guest room.
Slay
But
him.
taking him all the way to the nurse's office. You're just asking for him to file a complaint on you.
H.
Okay.
Kill him.
Fuck you, Bodhi.
Throw him in
Who is
the
that in my
canyon.
head? The voice is in my head.
Dead men tell no tales.
Yeah, that's much better.
Oh my god.
Do it.
As he's telling me, I say,
Screw it. Do it.
okay,
God may
look,
judge you, but his sins outnumber your own.
I will leave him here, but if something goes wrong with us doing this, just know you're in this too, right? For telling me this, at least on this part.
Okay. I think I can accept
You're stuck with
responsibility
me
for
now.
leaving
You're
him.
the alibi.
Alright. Well,
An accomplice.
let's go our separate ways. And can I do a perception check to make sure nobody's watching us?
Everybody's
Sure.
watching.
Damn it! I don't think I noticed anybody. Fuck.
No, you notice the crowd around you.
Oh fuck.
He's at
no
it
one
again.
will
Not
know.
again.
No
Is it
one
too
will
much?
ever know.
Look at
Hey,
this.
that's
He's
a
at
murder.
it again, murdering people.
Look at him go. He's just a
However,
murder.
Kumba, for once, people don't seem to just hate you right immediately.
It's almost
They-
like
I just say I can explain.
Almost like they listened to what you said a minute ago to Urzamok out loud when you got down here. And
Gotcha.
understand the situation a little bit better, so they turn a blind eye. I rolled for that, by the
Oh,
way.
yo, they
Oh,
jumping
okay.
him.
Oh, fucking hell.
Um,
Do any of them hide the body?
do any of them hide
Dude,
the body?
hide the body.
That one weird
no,
kid.
but
Uh,
that guy's gonna walk up and loot the corpse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do I see that happen?
That one
That's
weird-
me.
or I'm just
I'm kidding.
gone. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I would have
Okay.
stopped him.
Oh, they can loot him while you're gone. Got it.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I've
Uh,
got an idea for that later. It's fine.
Gotcha. Other than that, yeah, I'll just
Someone
say,
has stolen my everything.
let's go our
Can I
separate
see what you
ways.
want?
and
You say that, and Urzamok says, "Well, actually, if you'd like, we could hang out."
I helped you bury a body. Would you mind chilling?
I'm sorry. Hold on. I need to think because this is very rare occasion that anybody asks me to hang out. Are you okay?
Oh, I know. Nobody likes you.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, everybody
Oh,
hates you. This is me giving you pity.
Sorry to tell you, it's not like you didn't really know, though.
No, I did know. I just thought things got a little bit better. Anyways,
They
what do you
did.
what do
That's
you
why
want
I'm
to?
offering to hang out.
Well, if you want to hang out, you mind if we go get the stuff I need, and then we'll do whatever you want
Ooh,
after?
good.
Sure, we can do a little shopping.
Okay, cool. It's very
What are you
simple stuff.
looking for?
I'm just looking for some beanbags, some lights, and stuff to decorate a certain area, a place that I go to. A little secret
If you want a
hideout.
beanbag, we would have to go to the grocery.
That's fine. I'm just looking for little stuff, here and there.
So it's a date then?
So it's official.
no,
We are
what?
dating.
You turn around to see Tobias.
Uh,
You
We
said
see
that
the
like you
Warforged.
just- yeah.
wait, what? I see Tobias in.
I heard there was a wolf watch.
Just a joke. Just
I've
a
been
joke.
looking for this Warforged for 3 years.
Show me your wolf
I-
watch.
I have a phone call.
Show me your Warforged.
Did you hear me?
I'm sorry, say
Yeah,
it again.
yeah, pizza time.
Pizza time.
Pizza time.
Went to go feed the cats.
Show me your wolf watch.
Show me your Warforged.
I know you keep
What
giants in the
lie?
library.
Man, I was really
Where's the
about to
library?
say, if I'm about to be condemned a murderer again, I'm done. I'm leaving campus for good.
You know, Tuba's murdered. It's pretty weird that Tuba's murdered something twice. Not weird that that's happened. It's just weird it's only happened twice.
I feel like Saria fucking shoving people. Oh God, I think I took that from her.
What's the stupid joke? I forget it.
If I had a nickel
Yeah.
for every time blank happened, I would have 2 nickels.
Which isn't
Isn't a lot, but it's
happened twice.
It's weird that it's happened twice.
Just wait. I was hoping that Greech would be coming by and like you do something funny. I don't know what
I
Greech would
wish.
do. I wish you were there. I ain't gonna lie. This
wish,
would be a
for sure.
perfect like you killed somebody. Oh God, I didn't think you had it in you.
If I wasn't on the other side of campus, I really wanted to chime in with a
Oh, Tumba, killing people again.
Look at him
She's
go,
gonna make a
killing
whole
people again.
fucking journal, a whole fucking news
Oh, no.
report.
Whoop-de fucking do.
Leave town
hiding
for 2
bodies
days.
again.
And everyone's
Innocent, I
died.
swear.
It really has just gone to shit since Snow Creek left town with
All
Greech.
these squares make a circle. All
Yeah.
these
The worry
squares make-
was Greech initially.
Yeah, the worry was that Greech is the
See,
chaos gremlin.
We,
No.
we joke about this, but I think it's hilarious that every time I leave, things go to crap.
To be fair, too, the other thing too is that they all very much told Snowcrook they'd be there.
And then we weren't.
That was a couple days ago.
That was a couple days ago. We decided to do other things.
I
Anyways,
agreed to nothing. I just had a mental breakdown.
I sent
No,
a
no, no.
message to Snow Creek.
I didn't even
Someone
know
heard him.
about it. I was too busy
Ring, 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 ring.
excavating.
Mhm.
Sexcavating.
Gross. Ew.
What the fuck? Do I need
Blech. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Disgusting!
Disgusting.
I'm not gonna lie though. Good shit on getting me with that wrong. I was not expecting to get hit with that. It was just like this guy is a maniac, man. It's fucking
Fuck
crazy.
all.
He's an idiot. He's a real idiot. Anyways, so hopping back over to Greech. Greech, you spent a few hours here in the village, kind of feeling almost homesick. Even though you tell yourself you were some sort of fungal organism, there's like this certain amount of homesickness that comes with this kinship.
Ah, yes. Tell myself I'm a fungal organism.
I will say, the last thing we left off with that was mostly you were just getting into the village and taking a nap. But I'm going to say, for the purposes of this, you rose up this morning, you drank with them, you ate with them. The food was like bugs from the forest, and it was amazing to you.
Wow, this is
Then-
awful. I love it.
You were promised an audience with their leader, quote unquote, the Goblin King.
If I kill him and usurp his throne, does that mean I own all of you?
No,
Where?
You know how it goes. It's not about killing. It's about entertaining.
What?
Oh, you'll see.
You make your way through the Goblin Camp, up to what looks to be a very large, it looks like half hut, half dilapidated building, as it looks like an old wooden house has been converted into this like bigger dome structure with the house part still being a part of it. You enter through and he leads you into a large hall where the Goblin King himself, large, rotund, and probably about twice your stature, sits there. He is not a
Why are you
goblin.
so fat?
He's a hobgoblin. As you say that, the hall goes quiet. He looks in your direction, lamb leg held in his mouth. He rips it loose and says, "Because I eat!" And then they all start laughing.
No, I just think it's really funny because, like, we all eat like bugs and worms in the dirt because we're cool. You're out here eating lamb, bro.
You notice bugs creeping through the leg of lamb.
Touche.
It's a garnish.
I never knew you to be a culinary mastermind.
You have not been here long, pupil. Now, what is it that you desire? I heard that you are new here. Have you come to join your people again?
Oh, I don't know. It seems cool, but also like, somebody's kind of paying for my schooling. So I mean, like, after, sure.
You are educated? That is hilarious.
As they all start bellowing in laughter.
Yeah, I go to Strixhaven. It's the magic school.
As you mention magic, they all stop. He sits forward in his chair and brings both hands together, dropping the lamb onto a large plate.
You can do magic?
Well, like, no duh.
He narrows his eyes at you.
Well, what kind of nerd
Um,
can't do magic? It's the easiest thing in the world.
There has
Now,
not been a
with your hands,
goblin
just do
for
it.
decades that has been able to perform magic here. Are you telling me that there are goblins that can?
It's funny. Oh, you're not joking.
Oh, you're not joking.
I really hate to break it to you, but this is mad easy, dog. As he creates a flame in his hand.
Not even gonna have to roll for it. It just amazes all of them. Some step back in fright, while others glean with admiration.
You really can, then.
Interesting. He starts doing the evil finger thing.
Also, why are you a hobgoblin?
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know, like when you hear the word.
Racist for being educated.
Well, no, it's just when you hear the word Goblin King, I expected, a goblin. It's just weird, because why aren't you not just a hobgoblin king?
He do got a point. He do be certified.
Do you not know how your own kind work?
Not really. I'm gonna be honest, I've only met like 7 or 8 other goblins besides, like, today.
I see.
He stands. His belly rolls forward and cover up his knees. He's that big. As he just waddles down his stairs. He walks up to you, a bit towering, but he doesn't look like he's trying to intimidate you as much as just size you up.
He says, "You have a great gift, young one, so I will teach you."
Ready for a history lesson on goblins?
Sure.
Basically, he goes into a bit of great detail, more in a story tone of like old ancestry and things like that. But basically, when a goblin becomes really strong, they turn into a hob.
I question the legitimacy of this information, but you seem chill, so I'm just gonna believe it anyway.
Well, you've been learning Strixhaven, so do you want to roll me a history check?
Great, not paying attention to any class whatsoever.
At disadvantage. You signed yourself up. Oh,
Yeah.
no, you know what? No, it's not a disadvantage. That was a joke anyways. Fuck it. I'm done with this.
It's the one history lesson. Like, every class at Strixhaven, Greece just never paid attention to, but as soon as goblins are mentioned, she's like,
Right. Yeah, it's still like your people, right? So it's obviously talking about things that you know and love, or well, in this case, you listen to what he has to say, and you're like, fuck no, none of that's right. What are you on? Shrooms? Probably. As far as you've been taught at Strixhaven, is that goblins are goblins and hobs are hobs and furbolgs are furbolg. Like, each race is their own people. No evolution or anything like that takes place.
So here's the question. If I'm stronger than you, how come I'm not a hobgoblin?
You think you're stronger than me. He pats your head like a child.
I could kill you.
Give me an intimidation check with that. Because I know how Greech's face gets when he's serious.
Yeah.
Fucking, of course. he takes a step back. Sweatily, he's like,
"You're mistaken, then. Of course, it's just maybe it's the being too smart part,
You think I'm smart?
You obviously learned magic and said you go to school."
Some nod along with him, but others look unsure.
I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I do not understand how I'm passing. Might be that whole, what do they call it when because you're family with someone, you like get ahead in life? It's like,
Nepotism?
Is it
yeah,
nepotism?
Naples. That one.
I do not know of this word Naples. Well, maybe I do. Is that what they call these? He points at his own nipples.
No.
Right. Well,
think so.
whatever it is, I'm not sure what you mean.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to tell anybody that.
Oh?
Never mind.
Tell me anyways.
No.
Okay.
Goblin code.
You're still like, he's cowering before you, basically. He's keeping it hidden as best as he can. Which, let's see.
There's no reason to be afraid. I mean, after all.
Not great.
I mean, after all, I am but a goblin, and you are a very large hobgoblin. Ooh.
Right. Right. You're right. How about we put this to the test then?
What do you mean?
Right this way. He pats you on the shoulder very gently because he's afraid. And, starts walking towards, another part of the hall. There you see a small stage, circular, with a big white ring and then a smaller white ring in the middle.
Oh, hell yeah. Wait, do you guys do sumo?
We do sumo!
As he's
Yes!
I knew you would fucking get a kick out of this. Do you want to get your grapple checks and shit ready?
Oh, yeah.
Snowcrick, a twinge in the back of your head. As like you're
It's
just
like
doing
almost everyone
repairs.
feels a
Yeah.
disturbance in the world.
You step into the center of the ring with him. His grotesque size and bulk is his problem, not yours.
He says, "Are you ready, little one?"
I just want you to know. I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
As another goblin picks up this large stick, on the end of it is a pine cone. This gong looks to be made of just scrap metal pieces, as it is tied down with a lean-to kind of setup, and he just whacks it. And instead of a thwong, it's more like a dunk. As you want to give me an initiative roll? Because I can tell you can beat a 5, I hope.
Yes. Yes, I can.
Right. You get opening. How do you want to get him out of the ring?
All right. Let's, you know what? This is sumo we're talking about, baby. You don't frick with sumo. Just stop thinking too much. Stop using all this magic nonsense. It's weight on weight, baby, and I'm all muscle.
And I'm all muscle in
You
my
gonna go for it?
legs.
We having a grapple? Oh, that's... Ooh.
That's so sad.
Hmm.
Here's the real question,
Okay.
Jacob.
So that versus his 15. But what's up? What's the question?
So I have an interesting little
This kind of fits into what I was going to
ask.
do anyways. But what's up?
Could I have perchance nah
Trying to get that advantage now?
yeah
'Cause I'm gonna make you re-roll.
yeah No, it's just you've mentioned that like once it's roll, it's pretty much pointless. So,
Please understand that I have to do that for reasons.
you're cool. It's fine.
Okay. Now, this nat one's about to be hilarious. So, as you charge forward towards him, battle cry, whatever you want to do for that. You run up to go to grapple him. He sticks out one arm and holds you back, forehead to hand. He says, "Right. I don't know why I was even scared." As you see his fat kind of suck up into him. You then see his arms bulk out, his body gets straighter, his muscles more defined. It's his turn.
You were holding out on me.
22
How could you?
athletics to grapple you.
Oh, you sweet, lovable man. I will face God and walk backwards into hell.
That is a 15, so he will say, "Let God know what I said when you get there," as he tries to shove you out of the ring. He pushes you back a few feet as you're like nimbly like keeping him in the ring still with you, but he has hold of you. Do you want to try to break it, or do you have something else in mind? Just remember, he's imposing disadvantage on attacks.
Do you know what it's like? Well, I suppose I should question this first. Is this like a real rules match of sumo, or can I use anything at my disposal?
Goblin sumo, all goes.
Groovy. Do you know what it's like to burn?
Huh? As his eyes go, what?
You know, when I was a kid, I would cook for myself, anything I could find. See, no one really took care of me at Strixhaven. I had to fend for myself. But the fun part about cooking, it teaches you things. You learn to look in the fire and see what really matters to you. And I ask you this. Are you ready to learn what really matters to you?
Excuse me? His voice goes like more high pitched.
It's like, wait a minute, what?
What are you doing?
Non-lethally, by the way.
Right. Dexterity. That is a 9, so that is going to burn. Let me see. I'll tell you what, go ahead and roll me to break the grapple with that. Oh fuck, I only got a 7. Nice. You blast fire across his body. It catches his clothes, causing him to have to put it out, releasing you. You nimbly get behind him, putting you in the upper hand position for the moment. It's your turn. Or it's his turn, right?
I mean, yeah, it would technically be his turn.
Let's see. After putting out the fire, an 8 on the die, so... I need you to beat a 15, sir.
I hate everything.
Damn. He puts out the fire and immediately, like, turns around and just body checks you, sending
He
you
knew things about himself.
backwards. You tumble head over toe to the other side. Both of you are kind of on opposing sides as you both run back to the middle, locking in the center circle again. What do you do?
The rink is on fire, correct?
I'll say there's some lit flame on maybe like the edge of the platform. Sure.
Surely for the cool factor of it, I will say, Greach, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Control Flames using the Fire Weaver's gloves to like pull fire the ring in just the edge of it.
As you do that, goblins hoot and holler, and the gong guy just starts wailing on the gong. Ding, 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 ding.
All right, ready to dance?
He says, "Ready to get squashed." As it is your go.
All right. So, in raw athletics, I think I always lose. Cause I don't know. I gotta get some. I gotta get some athletics proficiency somehow.
He
But
definitely is a lot stronger than you physically. But that doesn't mean you can't keep using things like you just did.
is it a possibility that I can outmaneuver him and get around his neck?
You want to do an acrobatics check to get around him. Okay,
Yeah.
go for it. Ooh, that's rude. I'll say for the purposes of this, you can use your acrobatics for the grapples and things to basically outwit, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the only way you're going to. Well, fuck. I rolled a 7 again. Okay. You feel his arms kind of come crushing around you. At the perfect moment, though, you slip out from under him, and he kind of tilts forward as you catch his back leg and nearly flip him over. You then climb up onto his back as he's trying to catch his balance, and you wrap an arm around his neck. You've got him grappled. He is going to try to basically lay down on you.
Fair enough.
That is a 15 to hit, like an actual attack against your AC.
I have a 17 AC, so no.
So that'll miss. He like goes to squash you as you just kind of flip around to the front and you're like choking him, but his neck is like too thick for you to actually be choking him. You know what I mean?
This is problematic.
It is up to you now.
All right. What can I do to shove him?
Think like maybe like you do a flip and then beat to face, but do it as an attack roll.
I guess that works. Unarmed
You can use anything as long
strike.
as you give me a proper
Creature
reason.
check.
Reach check, huh?
That was a 14.
Breach is taking this very seriously. 14 does not beat his AC. So as you bring your feet up and go to shove off, he catches your heels. He's going to make an attempt to throw you. That is an 11 for a grapple. So I need you to beat an 11. You beat an 11 as I'll say you do your jet flames out of your feet, kicking loose of him. And once again, you guys are just doing this back and forth dance. He says, "Enough of this! Come at me like a man!"
Oh, you want me to be like a man?
Cut to the JoJo Bizarre Walk.
Mhm.
Give it to me. Give me the roll for whatever.
I'm gonna say we do this. It's just non-lethally to like push him back.
Okay.
Dink, dink, dink.
Ooh. Nat 20 on the first is good. 12 misses, but the 22 hits. As the first one hits him square in the forehead, making him lean back so the second one doesn't. But he goes to lean up to then get hit again. He is just on the outer circle's edge, but you're still in the center. He comes charging back forwards, and you kind of meet him halfway on his side of the ring. As that's a natural one to fucking grapple you. So you don't nat one, you're fine.
God, I miss having fun. Everyone in Strixhaven is so stuck up.
You outmaneuver him, tripping him falling on his face. You grab him by his leg. He is prime and ready to throw out of this fucking arena.
So long. As you know, we see why I have the manpower to do this. Surprisingly good.
That is still against his, which will be a 3 on the die. You fuck him up. You grab him by his leg. You lift and try to throw him. Realize you can't, but you did get like his lower torso up. So you kick him in the balls. He rolls out of the ring, clenching his gonads. Oh, goblins are going fucking crazy. Left and right, the gong is ringing faster and faster as you have beaten.
God, it wishes he were me.
A group of goblins come over to you and pick you up and start tossing you up and down. As they do, you see that a group of 2 come over and are like, "Oh, ooh,
That looks like it hurt. Idiots, help me up.
They help him to his feet.
The winner is fair and square.
Fair.
I like you.
I like it, Picasso."
I like Picasso.
After you have won your bout, he sits down back in his chair, holding some ice near his gonads as he is like,
Right. You have won against the Goblin King.
Hobgoblin King.
Right. Sure, whatever. You may ask one thing of me. But you can't have my throne.
I guess I do have a question. When are you gonna be honest with me?
Oh.
Huh?
You know, it's just hilarious to me that you're this Goblin King when you're 1, a hobgoblin. 2, goblins and hobgoblins are actually pretty different. If you didn't know, there's a whole separate, what's the word? Physiology, I think it is. For instance, most goblins can eat pretty much anything. Our stomachs are pretty resilient. Hobgoblins, however, have a diet that consists mostly of meat. Y'all don't like plants that much. And I gotta notice that you're eating lamb while the rest of us eat mushrooms.
Maybe he just doesn't want to get high.
As you say that, he looks
He just doesn't want to get crossfaded.
He looks around him and he looks at you. He huffs.
Look, I know it is strange the way that I behave, but understand, I am not pretending when I say that that is our world. If you are confused because of your schooling, that is for them to take with you, not the other way around.
Give me an insight. The answer's kind of still the same. He's just hard to read since you bruised his face a little bit. Do you want to keep pushing? Do another insight.
I'll say it's a little more of like a.
Yeah, but it is weird, isn't it? I mean, just because you become strong doesn't mean you have a change in size, weight. Goblins can only get so tall.
Okay, so go for a persuasion then. Not a push roll, obviously. Roll.
Look here,
As another voice breaks through the crowd.
It's my fault. blame me. Gregory? Papa? Yes, it's me, your father. As he walks up from among the other goblins, this old rickety of a goblin. I'm the one who taught him that. Taught everyone that. Told him my boy was special. I lied. Don't blame him. Blame me.
Did he just get called special needs by his own father?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you are just a hobgoblin king.
What? Papa, no! He says, now, my boy, please remain calm. Understand, I found you lost in the forest one day. I painted you green until you were probably 30.
How did you get enough paint for that?
They're in the forest, right?
I had to make it with these hands. His hands are like shaking crazily. Do you know what that did for my arthritis?
Oh.
His fingers are like crooked in all kinds of different directions. One looks like it could be rolled up backwards.
Yeah, that doesn't Oh.
I'm just surprised you adopted him 30 years ago. Considering I'm pretty sure goblins live for 30 years.
Shut up.
That's why he's so old.
He's
He's on his
so
deathbed.
old. He froze on his last legs.
Well, I
was
may
1 year
die in
old.
peace, falls forward.
Striking ties.
Bro was 1 year old and said, "Yeah, I'm adopted."
These hands.
Came out of the
To be
goblin
fair,
room,
It's
walked 5 seconds away. You are now my son.
I want to be a father.
I wonder where that kind of logic might have come from, Greech. Weird.
Hey, shut up. We got daddy issues, man.
Gadget, do not bite that. That is important.
Find a gadget. Do it. It'd be
Oh, it's a
funny.
drawing tablet. I need it.
It goes back and forth for a bit, but basically you get the gist of him having lied and driven the other goblins to have learned this way. Goblins don't give a shit about what they learn, they just listen to what people tell them when it comes to like history and stuff, meaning they don't listen at all anyways.
They don't give a shit.
They don't give no fucks, so when they didn't give a fuck, they didn't really question what he said.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. It's not really that important.
Oh my
Meanwhile, the
life.
Hobgoblin King is distraught.
Really, I just question why you didn't mention this earlier. Could have saved yourself a lot of green paint.
But what about magic, father? What about that, papa? He says, oh, I have no fucking clue about magic. You're a
You
freak.
think I know
He
shit?
points at Greech and is like, you're a freak, fucker.
You're a
Yeah.
fucking freak.
Magic has not been something we've had here for generations. Even my parents never told me of a goblin who could cast fire from his hands.
Well, I'm, not exactly, here.
Grease will take his gloves off for the first time, and as you can see, like, up his forearms, like, small bits where the skin composes into the brass scaling that goes up his hands.
Astonishment goes out. So you made a deal with some sort of patron, or?
Oh,
You know,
no,
we've
I'm
been thinking about starting a cult.
I'm so down.
Oh, really? Greech, in that moment, you remember why you're actually here.
Oh, yeah! Might have to stop on the cult thing.
Oh?
You guys remember the little town that's, like, over the hill?
Those disgraceful maggots! The king thumps his hand against his throne, which, it being made of stone, cracks.
God,
They
I'm strong.
outcast us, belittled us, killed our people. What of them?
You should be friends again.
He stands. Nothing stops him from making his way over to you. And he just, like, you know, he had relaxed back down into fat, but now you've seen it tense and bulge even more than it did in the arena. He says,
You dare ask for such a thing as your wish?
I mean, yeah. Look, okay. I should be fair, right? The other, what do you call them? People aren't exactly cool, I will admit. But, that doesn't mean that you have to be such opposing forces to each other. Look, I'll be honest. No one likes to change. There will always be resistance to change. And the quicker you get to that, the easier it is. It's not such a difficult thing. If you entrench yourself and go, "My God, I will not change, I will not have," then you're a dead man. Goblins are great at adaptability. It's our strongest suit. Just adapt.
right. Okay. Since you were friendly with him, that's 5 off of the DC. And since you beat him in the arena, that's another 5. And the third one is that you have gotten him confused, so I will knock off 15 total off of the DC. I need you to beat a 15 DC on a persuasion check. He looks down into your eyes, hatred in it, as he softens.
We've been thinking for some time. Our own actions have not been any better than what theirs were in the beginning. We're turning into them. That's not true, enough, father! We must make recompense. But we will not do it alone. If you wish us to make recompense with them, she has to be the one. He says, do you know of the orc captain?
No, I have no clue
You
who that
do.
is.
You do.
Do I?
You do. You sat down with Snow Creek. And
Yes.
Tell her we would like a meeting with her. We will meet on equal footing, as long as they don't try to shoot us at the tree line.
Good. See? Friends for friends.
Friends for friends.
He shakes your hand. Questions and looks of disdain go out, but no one questions the hob.
I'm just saying, right? Think about this. If you like sumo wrestling and all of this bad life and mushrooms, what's to stop, let's say for instance, you guys really like your shrooms, right? Well, you could always increase your culinary palate and you grow a lot of mushrooms. Most of the humans don't. So let's say they need mushrooms, you need food. Trading. Both of your lives become better just by knowing each other.
I will say, just for the sake of time, they definitely listen to what you have to say. As you go on being as persuasive as possible, people do come to an understanding, even though they're still very fucking upset. I don't think anything can change that right away. But they definitely understand the situation. As much as a goblin can. As in, you know, fuck it, go with it. So, Snow Creek. Or actually, well, real quick, would you start making your way back? Not you, Snow Creek, but Greach. After talking with them for some time, would you start making your way back?
Yeah, I'll say so. Like, I'll go ahead and be like,
All right, I'm gonna go get this group meeting together. We agreed it'd be in this spot in the forest.
At this
Yeah.
time, that kind of thing. Actually, I'll tell you what. Do you want it to be later in the evening, at night, or do you want it to be the next day?
We'll say like in the morning.
Daytime in the morning. You got it. Right.
Man, no one will know the violence it took to become this gentle.
God damn it. You make your way back out of the woods. You start to head into town. I would say probably about the time you hit the tree line is about the time you would see the fire erupt from the church near center town.
Yeah. They knew I was coming back. Oh, how sweet.
Damn,
You start
Snowquirk is burning down churches
running up
that me?
Because of this, that means the gate is unmanned for the most part by, especially the captain is gone.
I will be
So
right
there
back.
are a few guards, but they're not the captain. So let's make a roll, shall we?
Howdy, gentlemen.
Okay. I got very lucky on that roll. Right. You walk up to the two guards that are near the gate. They were talking at first, but then they notice you and they're like, Goblin? Goblin. That's a goblin that just walked up and talked to us.
Yeah, what's up?
Right. What brings you here, young goblin?
Oh, your church is on fire.
Right, the other guardsmen are handling that, especially Captain.
Yeah, I can go fix that. Also, I'm here to discuss terms.
We're not
I
allowed
guess.
to have goblins in town. I'm sorry.
Did I have permission from your, like, captain or whatever?
They both look at each other, look back at you. I'm gonna have them roll a history check. We'd remember no such orders being given to us. Yeah, we would remember if we knew. Right? They both look at each other worrisome. Right, we both would.
You know what? I think the sentence we both would remember if we knew really just goes to show that the intelligence here is not your strong suit, huh?
God, I need to make... well, no, there's no roll needed here. The fuck did you just say to me?
I said you're dumb.
I could arrest you.
No, you can't.
We can't. If we take him into town, that's breaking the rules. Damn it!
Loophole.
Anyway.
He's grinding his teeth.
You guys should let me in town.
If we let you in town, we'll lose our jobs. Right,
No,
what
you
he said.
won't.
Give me a persuasion. Just
We'll lose
Go
our
for
jobs.
it.
Nuh-uh.
fucking of
Nuh-uh.
course.
Nah.
They go to argue with you, and you just pull out a card that has a little reverse symbol on it, and they say, "Wait, no, we wouldn't." No, what they do is they say, "Give us one good reason you should." As the door opens and Orc Captain steps out. I need
I'm
both
just-
of you to. Oh, Greach, wasn't it?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, what a surprise. Your friend's church there has unfortunately been burnt.
Is it burning or is burned?
He got the fire out, no worry. Right now he's speaking with some of the refugees.
Do you guys have refugees?
Well, refugee can also be entailed of those who left the building in search of not being killed.
I guess.
Right, well, either way. It's those seeking a safer place to live.
Speaking of seeking a safer place to live, I have acquired a time, a date, and a place for you all to meet with the Goblin King, or Hobgoblin King.
Both of you inside the gate now. As both of the men straighten up immediately and run into the gate. She says, "Come with me. as she closes the gate and walks towards the guardhouse to the right.
Still not allowed in, huh?
We talked about this. I'm sorry. Look,
I just think it's hilarious that man can plant its feet and stand in the face of glory, whereas little green men are more willing to be cooperative than you all.
as you say you all, she stops, turns, and plants a foot. Do not compare me to the likes of men.
Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Humans kind of suck, don't they?
That they do.
Well, you know what they say. It's always better to be born good than to overcome an evil nature through great effort. But I guess we're just better.
Don't go racist on me now. Look, the point of this conversation we're about to have is to help this situation, not hinder it. Let's get this over with. Oh, right. If you'll wait inside, I'm going to fetch your friend. Snowcrick.
Hello.
As you're handling some of the situation, you're taking and talking to Greta about maybe potentially investigating this Thunderbolt place.
Mhm.
Up to this. Oh, actually, no. You would have been making your way out to her, if I remember right, because of what
Yes.
you said. Correct.
Yeah.
So she turns to go to the gate, and you just walk out the gate.
Oh, wait.
Wow, this all
What is
seems to
up
be
with
coming
both
together
of
like
you?
really nicely.
Do both of you just have a gift for having good timing?
I guess.
Right in my office. She sits down and crosses her legs and leans on her desk. She looks impatient as she wiggles her leg back and forth. She says, Snowcrick?
Hello.
Your friend has some interesting information for you.
Oh,
For
really?
me as well, I would seem.
I also
would
have
seem.
some interesting information for you.
Right, so both of you are about to turn this on its head, aren't you?
Oh, probably. I mean, that's just what Greech does naturally.
Seem to have a habit of doing that, yeah.
Right, well, who are we starting with?
Let's start with Greech.
So the goblins are perfectly willing to set up a time and a date. I bested their king in one-on-one combat. Cooked for them, ate with them. Apparently solved a familial crisis. Yeah, no, he's chill. He wants to make a meeting with your leader to discuss plans for the future, I suppose.
So, who did he say he wanted to meet with?
You.
She looks at you, untrusting for a moment, but then looks at Snowcrick and sees how trusting he is of you, and says, when did you tell them we could meet?
Tomorrow morning.
Yes! She sits back in her chair. One problem out of the way. Right. Snowcrick?
Well, the church was burned down by David of the Thunderbolt Guild. Is that what it's called?
David of the Thunderbolt. David Hasselhoff? No, I'm kidding.
Please.
David
No,
Hasselhoff,
fuck it.
the main villain of this campaign.
How about David Hassel all, huh?
Is
David
David
Hassel.
Hasselhoff.
David Hassel on.
I mean, considering I consider Drow to speak German, this works perfectly for me.
Anyways.
I
Yeah.
would have to brush up on my German.
She looks to you and says, so, what about this David? He's the one
Well-
that attacked you, right? Yes?
Yes, someone identified him for me. They serve him alcohol in one of the taverns. And him and a
Right.
large group of people talk about various things, like not liking anybody. And they're currently part of a guild and have a mystical patron.
I see. Right. I had a few men working with people to try to figure out exactly what happened. Hmm. Okay, so this David from Thunderbolt Guild used lightning magic. Is there anything else?
No, that's basically it. Everyone's okay. No one died.
Right, we'll see about placing him under arrest then soon. He's not going to be happy about it, but he'll get over it quickly.
Will his guildmates?
She stops writing for a moment. That fucker across the street leads the Thunderbolt Guild.
Hmm.
She looks up inquisitively. Did you see him there?
I didn't, but I was kind of busy dodging lightning bolts and getting everyone out of the building.
I'm gonna have Greta roll to see if she saw him there. Because I think I had you roll during the fight a perception check.
You might have.
Okay. No, she didn't see him either. If that bastard's behind this, it's going to be more troublesome. Right, good news and bad news come hand in hand, I suppose. Right, well, either way, we will take care of David. Even if he starts to try to interfere, it'll be a hassle I'll handle. Thank you for noticing, Clay.
Technically, if you could get me into one of their meetings, I could deal with it, but
Get you into one of their meetings, huh?
it would be messy.
You have a way to disguise yourselves. That was something I was going to have a means of ask towards you, at least pertaining to your friend. Maybe we could dress him up as an elf? A really short elf?
Why not a gnome? That seems like way easier.
Gnome it is! But how are we going to get you not green? Do you know anybody good at painting?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, Ludo with color spray.
Just
He's now
Um,
rainbow.
Yeah, he's his little
Also
he's his little
blind.
goblin father. I think he died though as soon as I left.
Oh, such a shame.
Kind of sounds, even though I don't want to, that I should set my spells tomorrow for combat. Or should
I
I
see.
continue
Yes.
to set them for diplomacy?
I would
Counterpoint.
prefer diplomacy, but
You set them for diplomacy. I'll set them for murder.
Okay.
Mostly because I always have them set to murder.
if you're
That's fair.
planning on investigating them and getting into the guild, you're asking a lot of me, you know that, right?
I offered it as a suggestion. It isn't really what I'd like to do, but if they attack other citizens again, I suppose I could leave that in your hands. It's the local law enforcement.
My hands are going to be tied with the Goblin King for a bit. I'm sure it won't be just one meeting. Right. Both of you have done a lot for us, so I will leave it up to you how to handle it. I am approving this, and if anybody questions as to why, they can take it up with me. It'll probably be my head if you screw up, so please don't. And bear in mind, she looks over at Greech, when I said the both of them, I meant him and Greta. I don't know you well enough yet, but I am grateful for you going to see the Goblin King.
He basically just went and saw a goblin. Jesus.
I'm Goblin Jesus.
Sent them.
I don't know
sent
about that
all
one.
of them- Send all of them to meet Goblin Jesus. That's just what went through my head. Right. If the two of you want to message back and forth and come up with a plan, by all means. If you have questions for me, message me. But I think I'm going to move to other peeps for this next part. Ludo, You were getting dragged around by Alexandria up until a moment ago. The spell having broken on her, she had released you and shoved the book down your gullet.
Put
You
it
try to
back.
get it out with your fingies, but it's far too down in your gut for you to reach.
I said
Damn.
nuh-uh.
What do you want to do? You see that Alexandria and Flora are kind of discussing things. You can do whatever.
No. Ludo is gonna go up to Flora and be like, "What the fuck did the book say?" And then obviously, since we would have heard that, he's just gonna be sitting there staring at his own fingies.
Yeah, you know what? Give me an intelligence saving throw.
Of course, my character sheet closed down itself. What the fuck?
Mine does that too sometimes. I have no idea why.
Use an intelligence saving throw.
Yes.
4.
Passing through your mind are fragments. It hurts to think about whatever this is. The two of you will see, as Ludo starts to have a seizure.
Oh, okay.
They're fine.
Oh god, I'm not equipped for this.
Well, while you guys think for a moment, I'm going
It's
to
all
describe
right.
what Ludo is experiencing real quick, okay?
Let them rot in
You
their
do.
sins.
Jesus, Laura.
Ludo, in your head, you see visions of your hands wrapped around a small sphere. Inside the sphere, you can see some sort of pulsing blue and red energy kind of intertwining with each other. You realize it's an eye. You cradle it in both your hands as it looks at you. You're still having a seizure.
Well,
That's
yeah,
about all
I
that's gonna
expected
happen.
as much.
Anyways, anyone want to do anything about that?
No.
Nah.
I'm not a doctor. I'm just a nerd.
Havernish and Talana both look at each other and then look at both of you. Well, aren't you going to do something? Wouldn't you try to do something, guys?
Jeez.
Can I do a medicine check to see if I know anything I could do?
Go for it.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you could definitely help with this.
Cool.
Do you know how to help with a seizure? Or, like,
I don't
in real
remember.
life is what I'm asking.
Only to an extent.
Krem, if you want to explain.
You gotta put them in the recovery position, which is on their side, one leg kind of like propping them up, bent. And then you just kind of gotta wait it out. If it goes longer than 5 minutes, then you have to call 911.
You can do that, and the other part is also holding them.
Yeah, cradle their head.
Yeah, you
Giving them
basically just have to
fucking themselves
make
up.
sure they don't hit their head.
In Ludo's
But
case, it
Don't
doesn't
put
don't
matter.
anything in their fucking mouth. If anybody tells
No.
you to put something in their mouth,
Yeah,
they
I
don't know what the fuck
never
they're
got
talking about.
that.
In
That seems
Ludo's-
so weird to me, dude.
In Ludo's case, you don't have to worry about any of the extra stuff. It's mostly.
Flora's just going to look at the others and go,
He should be fine. There's no airways to block on a stuffed animal.
Huh.
What are you doing, Bones?
What?
What are you saying, huh, to?
It's a really fair point, I guess. How was he having a seizure to begin with? He has no airway.
Exactly.
It's Ludo, don't worry
That's why
about
I
it.
need Flora to roll an Arcana check.
cool, man, you're lucky there's witnesses. Double that.
Damn.
Something has drastically changed in Ludo.
He now has a throat.
You pick up
Do I-
traces of magic, and you notice on Ludo there is. Where's that mark, Krem?
Hmm?
Where's the mark?
Wasn't it on his neck?
I think that's what you said. Yes.
Like it was kind of in the fur. You could also do it as one of the talismans that's on his little like scarf thingy.
Which one do you prefer? It's your character.
I feel like on the talismans would make a little bit more sense. So that like I think it would be funny that they were like right in everyone's face, but because they're so fucking old, no one knew what the hell they were.
You see a talisman.
And no one
among
bothered to
his
look.
hair. You see a talisman amongst his hair, shedding a very thin light.
Oh, this might help.
I'll tear it off.
You tear off the talisman.
Correct.
The doll stops moving.
Put it back. Put it back.
Solve the problem.
I don't think he's just supposed to stop moving.
It still glows a faint color.
I would hope they're not moving anymore. They're no longer having a seizure.
Talana starts to say, I don't think that's how... As the doll stands up.
Oh.
Fucking lizard blink.
Ludo, you're awake. You feel like something's different, though. You're just not sure what. You still remember what you saw. But you feel like... You feel like something's missing in your hair.
You good, buddy?
He's hands in the hair, feeling around.
Flora's currently not stashing it away, instead trying to basically attach it to their shirt as like a badge.
It's a badge.
You see
Does
her take,
Ludo
like, a
see this
little-
happening?
Yeah.
He's gonna try and take it back.
You run up and place your hand against the talisman. You begin to seize again.
I will hold it against them as they try and grab it and go,
Okay, well,
They fall backwards after you take it away, and then Ludo, you're able to shoot straight back up again, like as if it never happened.
What is happening?
Okay.
I
This
like
is-
to hold it against Ludo and just go,
I said the first time to Alexandra, you shouldn't take things from people's hands.
Caesar,
Hey, Flora, and I'm gonna try to pry Flora away.
that is going to be contested.
Yeah. I figured. I'm not gonna be strong enough, though.
Oh, you're
7.
yeah.
Yeah,
13.
no.
Could have even
just
that
like
moved.
grabbing Flora's shoulder, just like, ee, ee.
after a few moments of Alexandria tugging, Flora will just slowly let off and just go,
I think I'm. Don't worry, I'll let you. Because of this, I'll let you off easy. For now.
As soon as Ludo gets up, he's going to very angrily look Flora dead in the eyes. Like his eyes are focusing for the first time in however fucking long. And
unlike normal,
tell you-
where
say to stop abusing him. Like stop abusing this power that is causing him physical pain. He's just like, stop hurting me. What the fuck is wrong with you?
unlike normal, where Flora's eyes, the two main stare at normally, while little eyes pop out here and there from plants to look around. Right now, every glowing dot within Flora is focused on Ludo, and Flora just simply says,
Well, if you wanted to be treated with respect, you really should have done that. You really should have shown some first. After all, you were the one who fought against us back at the cathedral, weren't you?
Ludo is gonna put his hands together kind of like a prayer symbol and be like, Flora, I'm trying to learn about my entire life. I had no choice.
You had a choice, and you made your choice. I'm just showing you the consequences of that choice.
Ludo's gonna leave and go find someone who can actually help him.
Okay. You travel off.
This is the
Um,
first time he's ever spoken full sentences in an angry way. FYI.
There's definitely still a throbbing in your head, even though you don't really have a head throb, which
Yeah.
is baffling to you.
That's why he's going to someone who can possibly help him, as in like someone who is like a teacher or something.
Right.
Anyways, Delana, do you want to get back on to our hangout?
Could you do me one favor?
Yeah.
Would you give that to at least Alexandria?
You want it, Alexandria?
I mean, I'll take it.
You'll
The
take it,
reason I
or
say
you
that
want
is
it?
because
I'll
if
have to hang
Ludo
on
is
to it.
trying to find out what they really are, you could at least see if you can figure out what kind of artifact that is. It looks old.
Why should we help them?
Flora, because you're kind.
For the research, Laura. For science.
Or at least you were when we were friends.
Are you saying we're not friends anymore?
I still want to be.
I'm just worried that we might be unleashing something more dangerous if we try and delve further.
I can understand that. But if we don't try to help, then it could be worse than that, even.
Last time I chose to help monsters, I was murdered for it.
I know. But were you murdered because you were trying to help monsters? Or were you killed because... Were you killed because you didn't understand them?
I'll be back.
Depends on who we're calling the monsters. Because I understood the
People
wards
can be
needed help.
monsters too.
And either way, I was punished for helping the monsters.
Did we punish you?
You weren't there.
I could have been. I wish I had been. Was Ludo there?
Well, I think we've finished this conversation. Alexandria,
I had to go.
Ah.
They'll be back.
Yeah.
Oh. Doesn't really beg for a response I was about to do anyways. For when Clay gets back, Flora's just going to toss the talisman and then walk out the door, like toss it into Alexandria's arms.
Gotcha. So you're cutting that conversation with Thalia short, right?
I'm cutting that line of conversation off.
Got it. Okay. So if she follows you, you're not like running from her.
No. It's just Flora is essentially trying to avoid talking about the bog still.
Right. Okay. That will take us over to, since Clay's not here. Actually, I do want to continue a little bit with Ludo. So Ludo, you make your way out the door first. As you do, you notice that things just feel different all over. Your hands feel like actual hands. Your body feels like an actual body to you. It feels like you're more connected, but yet further from any sort of connection. Um, for the purposes of you understanding what is going on, since the talisman was taken away from your body, the only remaining vessel that had the boy in it, any part of him in it, is the book. But it doesn't change what you know, it just makes it to where that is acting as your phylactery for it right now.
Okay.
That's why you were able to stand up and move. It's still your consciousness, though, in control of your body. Your separate
Yeah.
technical consciousness. You make your way through down the steps and come across no shit. I rolled bad. Okay. You come across a few students and like no one that really seems to be knowledgeable about anything. It's up to you where you go to seek more knowledge other than the library here. I can give you a hint if you like about where you could possibly go, or I could even have you roll for it.
I
It's up to
mean, I
you.
was probably gonna have him go to who his basically his like quote unquote parents are, which are the people who run the college that he belongs to.
Okay, so you're kind of on the right track, but the way it worked actually was you used to belong to the Dean of Expression, technically. You guys have had basically no interaction with her, so would you like to go to her?
Sure.
Right. It's definitely a path you know as you make your way to the Prismari campus.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's where we'll pick up with you next time. I do have stuff for Snow and Toomba still. Snow, Toomba, Zach, are you here?
He's dead.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Just getting you both to pay attention because it plays more into your brother's stuff.
Oh, fuck him. He's dead to me.
Right.
I'm just dead.
You arrive at the bar and you start drinking. Today Havernish isn't here. Looks to be some girl. You don't know her. As you just start shoving them back. Would you like to make me a Constitution saving throw?
10.
3 drinks in, you're toast. As you just are definitely drunk now.
5 pints, Bully, you'll be shaking. Shoes.
Tumbo, where were you going? Shopping, right?
Going shopping, yeah, for some decorative stuff.
With Urzumok.
Yeah, Urzumok.
Okay, we'll get back to that in a second. I just wanted to go ahead and check. Snow, as you're drinking, you sit alone for a long time. Roll me a luck roll.
Does D20 or D100?
D100.
56.
Okay. As you're sitting alone, after some time, you look up to see that the green-haired girl is sitting next to you. She says, "You look worse than I last saw you."
I just roll my eyes and look away.
What happened? Told your father you got me pregnant or something?
Ha! I wished. Nah,
What?
I kicked my brother out
Wait, you
and
kicked
told
him
my
out?
father to go fuck himself.
You did what?
Yeah, I got tired of dealing with this sorry ass. That after he locked my, or tried to lock my roommate up.
Wait, your brother tried to lock your roommate? What?
Yeah, I don't know. I just walked in on it. Trying to shove him in a closet.
Sorry, I'm back.
What is with your shitty family?
Keep breathing down mine's neck.
I don't know.
Hell, why am I telling this to you? You probably know better than I how shitty your people are.
100%. The worst.
She looks surprised still.
I'm not going to forgive you for what you did, but I'm surprised that you actually said fuck you to your father. Not interested in family politics.
I ain't worried about it no more.
Are you going to still be able to go to school?
He said something about not having any benefactor or something like that.
Your
I ain't worried
benefactor
about
has
it.
been revoked. Echoes in your mind from your father.
I know, but I'm drunk, so it can come out any way I want it to come out.
No, I know. I was just saying that that still plays in your head a bit. That he said that. She says, so you're screwed, basically.
Who cares? It's better than have to deal with that stupid shit. Like, whose parent sends their older child to their younger kid and have them take care of him? Like, what?
Wait, he's older than you?
That's my older brother. And Dad was like, "Oh, take care of him." Ooh. I'm like, yeah, he's fucking old coot. Can't even fucking fly. Like, fuck that.
Hell, he still has some of his baby feathers.
Yeah, so accomplished. And yet, it doesn't leave his own room.
To be honest, I can't even say I'm much better.
At least I get out and do stuff. Mining in caves and exploring old ruins.
You went mining?
Oh yeah, with some friends.
Do you tell her the story?
Yeah, we're just gonna skip it and just at the end of it just it's stupid Flora.
I want you to take. What's your relationship with her right now?
It's a -3, I think.
Put it to
Let me
-1.
let me look. Give me a second. Green. Yeah, -2. It's a -1.
Sorry about that. What did you say, Zach? Mom just hollered up and was like, "I smell smoke. Are you smoking or something?" And I was like, "No."
Oh, I said I was at a -2 with her.
You were at -2, -1. Still,
Yeah.
I was going to give you a little bit of an extra bump, but put it in -1.
Yep.
You and her will talk for a while.
Alright.
After some time, it gets pretty late. She excuses herself and goes on. As you see, walking into the bar is Havernish and Alexandria. Alexandria, you've been studying this artifact for some time.
I would have detected magic. Sorry.
Okay. You definitely detect magic. That tells you the school, right?
Yes.
Enchantment.
Okay.
Um, well, enchantment and necromancy.
Hmm.
Sorry, I have a phone call.
That was in pizza time.
Pizza time.
Just telling me they had food for me.
Hmm.
Okay, anyways. So, after some time, you definitely have been like trying to figure this thing out, but not even your best of knowledge can you really tell what this thing is.
Hmm.
However, as you walk into the bar, you're greeted by a very drunk Snow.
I just imagine like Alexandria has like been like looking at it while having it, just like slowly like dragging her along, like sort of guiding her as she's like been staring at this, like folding it around. And then all of a sudden it's just like a drunk Snow. It's just like, oh, hi. Never seen you before.
Nina, you're not supposed to let him drink that much. What? But he kept ordering. That's that's the point. You're supposed to do a cut off. He like goes and talks to her for a bit, leaving just the two of you.
So I
Kind
gotta
of like
get
sit
up.
next to Snow.
As
Sorry.
What?
you get up, make me a
Alex?
dexterity save. You trip.
Can I catch him?
Yeah, give me athletics or acrobatics.
Or team?
You catch him.
What you
Ooh,
got
buddy.
there?
Oh, it's just it's just it's this weird talisman thing. It was off a limbo.
Can I do like a history to see if I even recognize what it is, even though I'm drunk?
At disadvantage. Still a 16? No. No. Never seen something like that before. Who left?
T.
It's
T left.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Something weird happened.
I think I need to go home.
Here, why don't I walk you home? Make sure you don't fall and die.
If you can, if you can catch me, I'd try to fly away.
I hold him. I pit
I'm going to
like a
say you
chicken.
were
I
already
pit his
grappled.
wings.
You were already grappled.
I'm just like flapping one wing.
You believe you're flying.
I kind of like shout back at Havernish. I'll be back. Gonna take Snow home.
It's like a bird on an end of a rope, and you're like treating it like a balloon.
Yeah.
Hype man.
You take Snow back to his room. You drop him off and let him rest.
Give him a glass of water.
Uh, we'll get back to that. Toomba,
Sir.
you're the last but not least, I think, for tonight. You do some shopping and you're able to find everything you want. You said,
I'm just gonna
give
get.
me all
Oh, you want
the
me to give you all
things
the
you want.
things? I was gonna get
Yeah.
like, things to make a room really comfy, like a whole entire. So like, typical bean beds, a carpet,
You want
uh,
to turn.
the place, our hiding spot
Okay.
into like a little chill spot, like an actual one.
Furnished room.
Mhm.
Let's say a nice 50 gold pieces
Okay, fair enough.
to get like lavish. You're getting this place decked out with all your amenities that you want. You
Mhm.
even bring it like buy a chessboard brand new for snow and everything like that.
Yeah.
Um, you get all this stuff together, and Urzumuk's like, "Wow, is this to refurbish your dorm room?"
No, this is a little hidey spot that me, Alexandria, and Snow was have discovered. Please
Oh,
don't go around spreading word of this. We kind of want to keep it hidden for the three of us at this very moment.
my lips are sealed. I understand.
Can I do an insight?
Go for it.
I just want to really make sure.
What'd you get?
17.
He's being genuine. He doesn't seem interested in revealing your hiding spot.
Okay.
Either way, as long as you don't tell him exactly where it is, he won't know.
I get that, but he still spread word, and you never know. Some crazy fucker on campus.
Yeah, who would be that crazy fucker? Am I right? Anyways, neurotoxin time.
Hey, he's already told me that it's somewhere.
Yeah.
I know.
I haven't gotten around to.
Actually, I
Anyways,
think he
continue.
invited you to come
Yeah,
too.
I did, but we haven't been able to talk, and at this point, Tumua's mind is somewhere else, so he wouldn't really
Right.
be thinking about it.
But
Go ahead.
after a bit, uh, you see him purchase a few things himself, just groceries though.
A whole ass lasagna.
Sounds pretty good, actually.
Damn, frozen lasagna sounds great right now.
Does it?
But also,
You want to eat it while frozen?
no.
Yeah, let's not. Homemade lasagna sounds even better.
Yeah.
Um, well, you find your stuff. Are you going to head straight to go decorate it, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna go decorate it, real quick while I'm talking with him. I'm gonna ask him, so, what is it that you wanted to do together on this hangout?
Hmm? Oh, mostly get to know each other better. I'll say you've had a few conversations.
Gotcha. On that note, give him the rundown on what he should know about me. My goods and bads, this and stuff, what I like generally, my hobbies.
Hmm. He gives you a bit of a rundown of as well of his own. How much of a massive nerd he is, how he loves glasses and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he absolutely adores animals and hates those that abuse them. That's why
Gotcha.
he related with Mira so well.
Mm-hmm.
He then corrects himself and says Flora, I mean.
Oh, I see. Well, I think me and you can get along pretty great, man. You seem like a genuine cool dude, and I respect you. I like people like you. um, I mostly don't really associate with many people on campus like I would like to. It's just a lot of bad blood between me and Flora in the past, and Mira has really earned me a rightful reputation where people don't want to talk to me. So, but shit happens. I'm just trying to do better and just focus on doing me in school, and plus continue my training as well as trying to find time in between to manage me joining the school's team. I forgot the sport. How do I forget the sport that I'm in? What was it called wrong? That
Soapball?
Yeah, softball. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
As you're talking, he says, "Oh yeah, I totally get that.
Mhm.
With with my studies though, I really couldn't do a sport. Not right now, at least."
Right. Hmm. Let's see. Do you know about the there's a party going on at uh the tavern right now, or the bar? You should go.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Snow's
Hmm.
hosting it. I don't know who else is
Right.
there, but I assume Flora and everybody else will be there.
I'm not in the mood for drinking.
I feel
You
that.
see,
I
I
don't
was
drink at all.
actually, as a scream rings out.
What the hell? We'll go.
You hear,
I'll. Oh, go
it's
ahead.
from a few students. You hear this.
Mm-hmm.
You go to look.
Yes, we're gonna. I'm gonna like hastily run.
You hastily run and you notice that the scream came from this alley as you turn into it. You then dip down through and go through a couple more until you come across a scene where a girl, her arm is coated in crystal from fingertip all the way up to her shoulder. She is wailing in pain on occasion as another student, a young red-haired man, stands there trying to heal whatever this is. As he does, though, you watch as he cleans up the right side of her arm for the most part, but then it just redoes it. And when it redoes it, she lets out another scream.
Uh.
Even
Oh.
greater restoration magic isn't working. Are you okay, Elizabeth? She says, I don't know what happened. I shouldn't have used it. What's the roll?
It's gonna be for looking for the person that did it. If there's any extra tracks or someone running in a different
There
direction.
doesn't seem to be any signs of another person.
Oh,
However, you see a small broken vial laying on the ground.
I inspect it and just. What the hell? Was you doing an experiment? What happened?
Huh? Oh, ah, you're. Oh,
I'm.
we don't mean you any harm, Toomba.
What do you mean me no harm? I'm trying to figure out.
Relax, Toomba. It's people are paranoid about you now.
Huh?
Or paranoid about you even now. You like violence.
I
Most don't.
I don't.
He looks at you like, seriously? Toomba, if I punched you, what would you do?
I'll punch you back.
My point exactly.
That doesn't mean I like violence. One
You
person.
resort to violence then. Is that better?
Okay, that's a better terminology, but I've learned to at least a few times now not to just hit someone back and try to use my words, okay? But anyways, what were to the better matter? What is this and what has happened?
Um, she looks up and says, I can't. And then passes out.
What the?
You see as more of this icy crystal starts forming around her chest.
Is it something I recognize from Snow's brother? Our very.
No,
hey.
it is not.
Oh.
You see him try like casting something again, and you see the stuff recede. It goes over several minutes, both of these processes.
We need to get her to the nearest medical, like, stat. This is really bad. Can y'all help me, like, carry her there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, we're gonna. I'm gonna, like, carry her, and I guess one of them will help. And I'm gonna talk to the red-haired dude and ask him, what were you doing at this time? Like, did you hear her scream and came running as well, or were you, like, hanging out with her, helping?
Mm-hmm. Well, he basically explains that when she met up with him, she exclaimed about how excited she was to have gotten her hands on one of these potions. These are called beauty potions, evidently, but obviously it's not that. Someone must have done something different, because when she drank it, that happened. Otherwise, nothing else is clear.
So, do we know the source of the matter where she bought this from?
He thinks.
Come on.
No, I really don't know.
Well, we're at the dead cold track until she wakes up again and gives us some information. Until then, we'll just get her to the medical. I pray that she'll make it through this, but unfortunately, it seems like this thing is just gonna keep tormenting her.
Right, we definitely need to get her over there.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. You go ahead and head for the medical. So, you're a monk. You can carry a person.
And I'm pretty
Um,
fast, so.
No, but you get what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
You arrive later in the evening at the infirmary, and as she greets you, she says, "Oh, what is this?" As she takes what looks to be some sort of metallic wand,
Mm-hmm.
uh, away from uh the girl as well. After talking with her, because shoot, I got a little kerfuzzled on what I was saying there. Basically, she talks to the girl for a bit, finds out that she had also gotten this wand from the same shop, and takes that away from her. She then comes over and starts casting something, and you watch as the ice thaws away from her arm.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad we came here when we did.
You all are very lucky. For one, this could have spread to you.
Wait, what?
That's right. If any of you had made contact with the arm, it would have spread onto you as well.
Oh my goodness. What a relief.
Isn't greater
What's that?
restoration a touch
Uh,
spell?
I give her the person the bottle, like the little broken thing. Do you happen to know where this can be bought at or
She
found?
looks on it and finds a small label that looks like a pigeon.
It looks like some sort of outside vendor.
Nothing I've seen on campus.
So some other merchant from the outside brought this in.
Wonder
Okay.
if it was a surplus merchant came on the grounds or something during that whole fiasco.
Okay. Well, would you be kindly to report this to the school security just to keep an
Yes,
eye
by
out?
all means.
Okay.
And good job bringing this girl in.
Oh, no problem. You know, I'm always down to help when I can. Even though
She looks at you like, seriously?
What?
Your rumors aren't limited to the students, young Toomba. Besides, I've seen you in here with a similar experience, and not one that shined too brightly on you.
No, I get that. Well, if everything's all said and done here, then I guess me and Erznak will take our leave, right?
It's Urzumok.
Oh, shit, I'm not so good with names, man. I ain't gonna lie.
It's okay.
Just glad that nobody died, so let's go ahead and go, man. uh, I will
Sorry,
say
just
right now
trying to
Tuma's kind of
focus.
like nervous and just a little shaky.
As your nerves are kind of getting to you, Urzumok says, "Hey, you did the right thing there.
Yeah.
To be honest, I half expected you to leave her.
Oh, I guess everybody thinks I'm some fucking type of sadist.
Everyone here
Or
thinks that when it matters most, you're going to leave people high and dry. That people still think, and they'll always think that. There's no helping it, unless you
right.
take action with individuals directly. The masses, though, you will probably always have a bad reputation with.
It's fine. I'm fine with having a bad reputation. As long as I can graduate from this campus and just move on with my life.
I see you have a badge from the monastery.
Yes, actually, I've been training there for a bit. And I hoping to go back there pretty soon to do some more.
You know, yesterday I saw Greech sporting one too.
Yeah, and I thought I heard that he wasn't qualified or he didn't pass his, little exam
That's
over
not
there.
what you heard. Are you
Oh.
making that up on purpose, or
No, it's because I
he
thought I
doesn't want he doesn't want to take part in anything other than the physical training?
Gotcha. Okay. Never mind then. I wouldn't have said that because I thought that he
You
kind of
thought that was
just.
the case.
Yeah,
I
that was the
gotcha.
case.
No, all good. You would have said something more akin to
Yeah, more akin to like. I'm gonna say this. Yeah, but I mean, Greech being Greech, he mostly doesn't really do much things that a monk would. At least as far as I've seen, besides him burning shit. So I'm gonna be honest. I shouldn't judge him, but I don't think he'll be a good fit for the monastery. As harsh as that may sound, that's just my personal opinion. But who knows? I can fail as well. But it's just a lot in my head. I don't. Mm.
He says, "It's okay. I think I saw that it's just a matter of circumstance.
Right.
Either way, keep trying, okay?
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna keep doing my
You know,
best.
I think this is where we can part ways. You
Sure.
go furnish your little hideout, and I'll catch you later."
Okay. You be safe, and I'll definitely like to talk to you more, man.
He nods and waves by as he turns and walks away.
All right. And I'll go back to doing what I was gonna do and do the place. If you want to end it there.
I will go ahead and end it for you there. Um, how to handle this part? Right. Who was I with before that?
Me?
I'm having trouble remembering. You were taking him to his room, yeah?
Yeah.
Give me a perception. Or what is your passive?
13.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Okay. 19.
As you enter the room, you notice the broken out window, and that his door, Snow's door, has been thrown off the hinges.
Hmm. Would I have
There
been
you
in
go.
their dorm before?
Uh, at some point, sure, for
I think
sure.
she
I
did
don't think
because
there would.
the whole prank with Flora and Sarah when they were
Well,
chasing them.
that too. Yeah, that was in their rooms. So,
That's true. I'll put
but
Snow to bed, and then I'll try my best without, like, being in here all the time to see if anything was taken.
okay. As you go to round into his room, you see the silhouette of someone waiting and watching. You don't react right away. Do you want to pretend to not notice them, or do you want to act immediately? Snow doesn't notice anything as he's drunk.
I'm gonna pretend, but I'm gonna be, like... I'm gonna pretend like I don't notice, but I'm gonna, like... If I notice, if I see, like, any, like... If I notice
You have
hostility
dark.
coming
Wait,
towards, I fucking...
you have dark vision,
Yes.
right? His
Yes, I
brother
do.
is the one standing in the corner.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend like I don't notice, put him to bed, and
Snow, you will have noticed your broken window and thrown off door, but you didn't notice your brother's in the room with you.
What you but you
I swear, this motherfucker is nuts.
don't worry, buddy. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna get you some water, okay? And I wanna sort of... how do I say this? I wanna leave the room, but I'm not gonna, like, do what I was said.
Okay, you leave the
Like, I'm...
room
And if
as
I
you
hear
step
anything, I
over,
immediately go.
you step over the broken door to Snow's room and into the small common of both of their rooms. As you do, you make your way towards the door, but then stop and turn. As you peek back into the room, do you want to do a stealth?
Sure. I'm
You
great
heard
at
him moving. You know what I
stealth.
mean?
I'm great at stealth. 10.
Well, he's bad at perception, so let's see how that goes. That's a 4 on the die, so 7.
Let's go!
Um, you step up and peek around the corner, and as you do, you see him holding a knife and about to stab it into Snow's chest as Snow is just kind of already.
We're gonna fucking uh shield faith real quick. Real
As
quick.
you cast the spell, it startles him because that takes a vocal, somatic, and material component.
Mhm.
Um, throwing him off, and the shield of light blares in Snow's eyes. Snow, give me a Constitution saving throw to see if you wake up from it. I'm going to be kind and count the second one because you
Okay.
quickly fixed your thing. You quickly open your eyes, protecting them from the light of the shield of faith, and you are awake in this moment.
And then I'm gonna cast guiding bolt at the breath.
Okay, give me a guiding bolt.
16.
Hits damage.
Awesome. Gonna fucking. This is a 3rd level because fuck you. That's my friend. How dare you try to kill my friend?
Uh, ooh. Okay. I do allow radiant to be non-lethal if you want.
Yeah, non-lethal. I don't want to kill
Okay.
this guy.
Okay.
Why? Just try to kill
Um,
me.
that hits him and knocks him unconscious.
Okay.
Do you see bandage on his head?
You do see the bandage on its head.
Okay. Uh. Hold on while I look at things.
I hope my room is okay, because
Ugh.
that motherfucker would be fucked.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
If you want, we
Ugh.
can leave it here for next session.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a good stopping point. We got a lot done today, actually.